Oh my God, Nick Wusz.
Oh shit! It's a reunion, bro.
It's a reunion. We did it. Wasn't our first episode together on reunions?
Oh yeah, it was. Totally was.
Yeah, this is a reunion. I mean, of sorts, right?
Yeah. I mean, this might be talked about in a reunion episode for podcast reunions, like we were talking about bands, you know.
Yeah,
but this one might be like, when Jason and Nick got back together.
Right. Because during that last episode 98, we had that horrible falling out. But now, we've made up. We've made amends.
It's been a summer apart.
It
has kind of. I mean, I've seen it a few times, but I haven't seen you a lot.
That's true. But also, we've spent some pretty quality time together, too, like in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
And, I guess that's it.
Well, more recently. We hung out a little bit at the Revolution Hall show.
Yeah, and then I saw you last week, too.
Yeah.
Just a few days ago. But, yeah, it's been a busy few months for both of us, so it's distracted us from, the priorities of the podcast.
Yeah, and our obligation to the Patreon members.
Yeah, well, we lost a few. We're going to talk about that later on.
Shit, they're like, we're not getting any product, dude. What the hell?
But here we are, episode 99.
Yeah, amazing.
This is basically going to be like a catching up episode, and I got some good listener emails, a couple other things. But, we've been gone for about 4 months. In that time, we've both been doing some traveling, both been doing some shows, things like that.
Yep.
Life got in the way, but here we are. Happy to be back.
Yep.
I was thinking this morning, like sometimes summer just gets like that too, spring and summer. So, but hopefully once fall and winter gets into swing, we can get back on a more regular schedule.
Yeah, I think we can probably keep it more regular now.
Yeah,
especially with your schedule, you're not playing for a while, so that'll help.
No, Agalloch has no shows for a while, but it wasn't like a planned break. It just kind of happened, and then it got away from us, and then all that. So, but we are we're back, episode 99. That's amazing. One before 100. So
yeah, we planned on doing something for 100, but I don't know. We haven't talked about that in a while.
Yeah, I've got some ideas that might be good. It's funny. It's like we're thinking like, our very first like live episode or something like that would be really cool. But that's going to take some planning.
Yeah.
And there'd probably be another few months before we do one. We're on 99, so
yeah, exactly.
I have some ideas about 100. We can talk about it.
Okay.
But just to kick things off again, this is I Hate Music. This is 99, episode 99, part of the Distorted Podcast Network, and brought to you by Earth and Sound. Patreon, let's talk about it real quick.
Okay.
We did lose a few members during our vacation.
Let's name them, dude. Name them.
Okay. No, I didn't write them down.
How many Kyles did we lose? Oh, shit.
We didn't lose any Kyles.
Nice.
But, a couple of people that pledged like $5 a month were like, okay, I'm out. We didn't get any new members for sure. But anyway, the Patreon is nice. It helps keep our overhead, or helps fund our overhead. It helps fund, new materials, things like that. It is at patreon.com/IHateMusicPodcast. We super appreciate that. And like I said, it helps with overhead, helps with expenses, keeps us going. The Earth and Sound store, too, always live, has stuff from both Nick and I. And other things. We've got I Hate Music swag. We just sold another hoodie last week, another shirt last week. We've got the newest Dolvin record in there, Moonbladder, Cross Paths. There's a brand new Cross Paths record that just was released today. I will have copies of that soon. For you that don't know, that is my project with Andy Whale of Bolt Thrower.
Yeah, congrats, dude. I think you put out one track recently. No?
Yes. Well, okay, so the newest Cross Paths is 3 songs that I ended up melding into one song.
Oh.
So the one song that I sent you a link to is the new Cross Paths in its entirety, but it's been released on CD. Andy released it himself, and the CD also contains the dub remixes that Null Assembly did of that same record. So it's all on one CD. Awesome. I'll have copies of that soon. It turned out really great. You can find all that stuff at earthandsound.org. Still have some Masvidal Moonbladder shirts there, too. Cool. Don't be a poser. Only buy it if you went to the shows. No, that's not true.
That's right.
And, as always, you can engage with us at the Spotify playlist. You can find that in our link tree, in our Facebook and our Instagram. We updated it today with a bunch of stuff that we've just been listening to because we don't have a guest today or any topics like that.
We've been listening to a lot of music in the last 4 months, so
I kind of haven't actually, but I did throw on some stuff that I've been listening to.
Okay.
And then, as always, listener emails. We love them. We thrive off of them. It helps us give us content, and it helps us not have to work so hard. We love all those things. hate.pod.music@gmail.com. Also really digging the audio and video messages that people send in from time to time, so send those in.
Nice.
If you have something to talk about. Brings me to my first question for the audience and for you, Nick Wusz. I was considering possibly maybe going back to audio only.
Okay. What's the reason?
At some point. Video is a little bit more difficult. I can't. I don't have as much control over it. So I guess my question for the listeners and the viewers is, if you engage with the video aspect, and if you enjoy the video aspect, I'm happy to continue doing it. But if people aren't really digging it, it would save me some time and effort to be audio only.
I wonder if there's a way, you're talking about people listening to the show on YouTube or something, right?
Well, and Spotify now has the option too, where you can
I
watch on Spotify.
Yeah.
So I'm just curious. It's not like a huge deal. The biggest deal for me is that I don't have the knowledge of the software to do a lot of video editing.
Yeah.
So when it was audio only, I could put in music easily. I could mix things really easily. I could cut parts out really easily and get it to be like a really nice edited podcast. But now with the video, I can't really make edits because I can't really edit video very well.
Yeah.
Or not in the way that I need to. So if there's pauses or bad moments or if somebody's camera goes out, I can't really edit that out.
I see.
So I'm just curious if people engage with the video aspect. I mean, I see the numbers on YouTube and they're good, but they're not as good as just like the basic numbers on Spotify.
Okay.
So
yeah.
I'm just curious if people engage with it. So please let us know if you
He's
enjoy
curious.
it.
Let him know.
Yeah, let me know. I'm like George. I'm curious.
Well, I as a podcast consumer, occasionally I don't ever watch the videos. I know that's a method that people use, but for me, it seems like an audio thing rather than a video. And if they did have it as audio, like on YouTube, I bet they're not actually watching it. They're kind of just, listening.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Like the only real benefit I think for me is there's certain times like when I played you that Alex Skolnick rap song.
Yeah.
Like it has the video along with it, and so it's cool to be able to engage with that video, see the video. I think in those moments it's really cool.
Right now it would be good because you're wearing readers.
Got the readers on.
Yeah,
right here.
see? The audio listeners are oblivious to what your readers look like.
Yeah. Well, and you have like a bunch of cassettes behind you. You can't see that if it's just audio.
You guys be missing out on my Mad Magazine back there.
Can you hear these readers?
Not really. No, not really.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's cool though, man.
Right. Can you tap on yours too? Do yours work like that? Oh, I can hear it. Yeah.
I can't really hear yours. They must.
Well, my mic.
Your mic's further down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get a refund on these later. Yeah. So anyway, I just wanted to bring that up if people enjoy the video or not.
Yeah, that'd be useful information.
Yeah. I'm not really married to it either way, but
well, the idea here is to make it as easy as possible. The more episodes we can put out, then because the editing,
it would be ideal for me to be able to hit record, download it, and then upload it.
Yep.
And right now, I'm spending a little bit of time editing and things like that, which is fine. But it would be nice just to be able to, not have to do that.
Yep.
But anyway, man, so I was kind of reviewing what we'd been talking about lately or last time, and looks like last time we did an episode was like a little bit before Fortress Fest. Does that seem right to you?
Yeah, that does seem right. I see here May 14th that I have podcasts on my calendar. Okay. Whether or not we did it that day or not, that was before your LA and San Francisco shows.
Shit, really? Before the Emperor shows?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
And I think that's accurate.
I think that's probably accurate too. Well, yeah. So in the spirit of catching up, San Francisco, LA, Emperor shows were great. Hollywood Palladium in L.A., Warfield in San Francisco.
Amazing, dude.
Opening up for Emperor. It was just the 2 bands each night. It was fantastic.
Were you able to meet those guys and hang out a little bit, or what was the...
A little bit. We said hi to them a couple times, introduced ourselves. They, going into this, we were told that they asked for us and that they were fans. Didn't really get any sense of that, but also they were very reserved.
Yeah.
So they could have been fans, and we might not have even known.
Yeah.
They did tell us after the San Francisco show, after the second show that we did with them, that they thought that we were awesome and that we were a nice breath of fresh air from all the paint by numbers black metal bands that they play with.
Cool.
But yeah, they were really nice. Of course, they killed it every night. They were amazing.
Yeah.
In the Nightside Eclipse in its entirety, and then
amazing.
Some other stuff afterwards.
Yeah, that's a blessing. That's amazing.
Yeah. So yeah,
you guys played Ashes too, right? So
what's that?
You guys played Ashes at those shows?
Oh yeah. We played Ashes in full, and that's all we did, just each night.
Incredible.
Just Ashes in full. Yeah,
amazing.
It's a good 50-minute set, something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was great, man. Playing those large venues with a legendary band like Emperor, it was great. Yeah, in LA, the Thief guys came out, which was great. My friend Nicola Cano and his wife came out.
You saw Johnny too, right? In LA, or?
Yep. Johnny came out to LA, and his girlfriend, and then in San Francisco, hung out with Masvidal the whole night.
Nice.
And Craig LaCicero, got to meet him. Chris
amazing,
Contos.
dude. Is he a fan of Agalloch, or what's going on?
No, we played with Forbidden at MDF last year, and he saw us, but he said that he didn't get it. And then he came to this show for whatever reason with Chris Contos, and afterwards he told me, he's like, I finally get it. I understand Agalloch. He's like, you guys are awesome. He was super into it.
Nice.
We got to talk quite a bit. I told him about the tape that you got for me.
Yeah,
this one right here. Told him about the tape, the Raw Evil live at the Dynamo. He told me the whole story behind it. He told me that they didn't know that this was being recorded.
Oh, wow.
And that they were drunk off their asses when they recorded it. But I explained to him the whole story that I explained on this podcast before. And he was very gracious, very talkative, and we chat now and then since then. He told me that he's looking for a copy on vinyl for me.
Oh, cool.
Of that.
Nice.
So, yeah. Yeah. I saw a copy of that on CD in Mexico when I was just there.
No way.
Week or whenever that was. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, LA, San Francisco, both great. It was really cool to be able to hang out with Craig LaCicero from Forbidden and Paul Masvidal at the same time.
Yeah, that's insane.
And,
did they know each other?
Yep. I mean, they were both in Death, so.
Oh, well, that's true. Yeah, I forgot about Craig. He played live. That's right. Yeah.
Yep.
I forgot about that.
He did Individual Thought Patterns tour?
I think so. Right? He must have, because Andy LaRocque didn't do any live shows. So, yeah, must have been around then. Yeah.
Death alumni. I was surrounded by it.
It's insane.
Yeah. And then after that was Fortress Fest.
Yes.
You both went to the UK.
We did.
You spent a couple weeks around
the UK?
Yeah,
I was 3 weeks over there. A week before your fest and then a couple weeks after. I met my wife in Dublin after a few days after the fest. But, dude, the fest was great. Scarborough's a cool little town.
Yeah.
Set up along the sea. Beautiful venue. Mm-hmm. They had a Fortress beer on cask.
It was good. It was quaffable.
It was very quaffable, except that they were serving it in plastic cups, which pissed me off.
That wasn't great. But weren't they Fortress Fest cups?
They were selling those. They were selling those. But they weren't just giving those out.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't get one of those.
I didn't either. But yeah, the beer was good. The venue was gorgeous.
Yeah.
It was great. People were calling it Agalloch Fest because there were so many people there for Agalloch, and that was cool.
Well, it was the first time you played over there since your reunion, right?
Yeah, first time we'd played there since 2010. So
2010.
Yeah, it'd been a while.
It had
been a few years.
There was a lot of hype around that.
Yeah. And we saw Aaron Stainthorpe from My Dying Bride wandering around.
We did. From afar, I spotted him. He was also wearing like a Hawaiian shirt or something.
He was wearing like a Hawaiian shirt.
Amongst the sea of black was this guy wearing like a Hawaiian shirt. And it was fucking Aaron from My Dying Bride. One of my heroes, a vocal hero, musician hero.
Yeah.
You know, he is somebody that can go into the depths of his soul and bring out music. And when you listen to My Dying Bride, you kind of get to know him as a person, I think.
Well, I think
but I was too scared to go up to him. I was too scared, man.
Well, I had met him briefly at Prophecy Fest. Just basically said hi, and he said hi back, basically. I don't know the guy, whatsoever. But, after the show, he posted how much he loved Agalloch. And
wow.
He and I messaged a little bit back and forth, and he said, I can't remember exact words, but yeah, he was just really into Agalloch. And the thing I couldn't parse is that if he was into Agalloch and then saw us, or if the show got him into Agalloch.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it was strange. He's not into My Dying Bride anymore, which is a whole other fucking thing.
It's a whole other thing, yeah.
What the hell's this all about? Anyway, he was there just socializing. He seemed to be really outgoing, actually. He was talking to people. A lot of people were coming up to him. And so I wonder if he just lived locally. Obviously, he must live close to there and just came by.
He lives, close by. What's that area called up there?
Yorkshire.
Yorkshire.
Yeah,
there's something else. There's another word I'm looking for, though, I think.
Okay, the Moors or something.
Yeah. Isn't it like Whitby or something? Oh,
well, yeah, that's a town, and they have an album or an EP that's entitled that. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's from around there somewhere.
Yeah, he must be, yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, really, really cool that he was there. Got to hang out with the Fens quite a bit. That was cool.
That was cool to meet those guys, for sure. Yeah,
Frank
very different hanging out and then seeing them live, or listening to their music. They're just like cool, like British blokes or whatever. And then when they get on stage, it changes.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
So
I love that. Just another reminder that we're all just normal people.
Exactly. Especially if you're British. You're just a fucking normal person.
Well, we often put musicians in a different category. And the reality is that it's just... And that's another reason I should have said something to Aaron, but
that's what I was just gonna say. Yeah.
But
he probably would have bought you a beer or something.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. So, tell me a little bit about that hotel that we stayed in.
Yeah. So we coincidentally stayed at the same hotel, but I booked this Scarborough Inn. No, shit.
Scarborough Spa.
Scarborough Spa. No, that's the whole town, I think. That's what it was called back in the day. But was the hotel called that? Anyway.
I thought so. Anyway,
Scarborough, this grand, looking at the pictures of it, it's a grand Victorian manor house. Fucking huge, dude. Probably a couple hundred rooms in this thing. But you could tell it was built in the 1800s. And to me, that's like, oh, this is going to be great. You're staying in this kind of historic place. And coincidentally, put the band in the same spot. But... it turned out it was one of the worst hotels in all of England.
Yeah, man.
For many reasons.
It was rough. It was really rough.
It was Victorian and it has not been upgraded since then. No, maybe in the 70s they updated it. But, man, it was rough. But it was a bed, and that's all we really used it for. But still, it wasn't clean. The bed was made, but the vacuuming had not been done. Bathrooms was really weak. It was a bathtub with a shower installed in it, but the curtain was so small that water fucking got everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
Everywhere. Like, if you had any of your dop kit or any of your fucking toiletries sitting there, it would have gotten completely soaked. So all that has to be stored outside the bathroom while you take a shower. And then you get out, and they only give you these little towels. So
tiny towels.
You step out, and it's like you use your spare towel for this, and then you barely to step on the floor, but then you don't barely have a towel to dry off with. It was fucking crazy. And then you're stepping with wet feet onto the carpet, which is installed in the room.
Yeah.
And this is what happened. That's why it's so dirty, because it's just getting moldy there and just like.
Yeah.
Oh, tell me about the seagulls too.
Well, yeah. Well, my shower didn't drain.
Yeah.
And my toilet didn't flush. Like, I think it did, like, eventually kind of like worked its way through, like it never really cleared up. And I had like a ton of seagulls outside my window. every night, and they're super loud. They sound like 3 to 4 like teenagers just like yelling and grunting and possibly being raped all at the same time.
Yeah.
And they're so loud, and I looked out, and there's like some of Agalloch had a view of the ocean. Like I think Hunter and John, like they looked out.
Yeah, mine was on the ocean side. Yeah.
Was it? Oh, mine was like in the courtyard, where it's like all I saw was the other part of the building and then like a flat rooftop.
Yeah, exactly.
And on the flat rooftop there was a giant, I don't know, it was like the size of a laptop or maybe bigger, like
it was like an oven tray.
Yeah, that's it. It was an oven tray. Thank you. It was an oven tray filled with what looked like raw ground beef.
Yes.
And the seagulls were just going to town on it and screaming and yelling at each other.
We have to use that picture for the picture of the episode.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
So people will see it.
Yeah. No, it's
This is not AI. This one.
No. It is not.
It was fucking like, disgusting. What are they thinking, dude? Was it like part of the attraction or what?
I don't know.
I don't get that place, man. That was so weird.
It was so weird.
Do they think, people are going to the sea, so they're going to want to see seagulls? No. It was so stupid.
No. Well, and it took. We showed up, and it took our tour manager 3 hours of waiting in line to check in.
Yeah, I didn't even talk about that. Literally. When I showed up, there was a line, and one lady working at the desk, and I got to know some people in the line. We talked metal, so that was kind of nice, but. It was a fucking disaster. They could not. It was. They didn't know what was going on. The inside was all under construction too.
Yeah.
And it was crazy.
It's funny. It's like the website made it look like this glorious. Totally. Like Aaron was showing it to her coworkers, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, you got to go! Look amazing. At this place. This is gorgeous."
Well, yeah. So the reason I learned it was Britain's worst hotel was that 2 or 3 days after I left the place, I stayed with some British friends. And I was telling them about this place, and they're like, we just saw a list of the worst hotels in England, and it was number 1. I was like, oh, my God. And so they knew, they'd known about it,
Yeah. It's so funny.
But it dominates the town. I mean, it's part of the skyline. It's a massive huge. Building. Like,
yeah, it looms over it.
There wasn't like Holiday Inns and shit there, so I don't know where people are staying, but
Airbnbs is what I was told. Like that's what most people have there. I think it's like an equivalent to like a seaside in Oregon, where it's like a super touristy, or a Newport.
It's only touristy in the winter and the summer, though. I think Yes, that's why it doesn't have the sustainability for like a full year round.
Exactly. Yeah.
Did you see the lineup for 2026? It's pretty good, dude. Jesus.
Yeah, they offered it to us, but we were like, we just did it. That would be
They did,
weird.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah. Well, Gallo Braid's playing. They're basically Agalloch.
I know, Agalloch Jr. Old Man's Child is headlining, right?
Yep.
I would love to see that. Dodom's Guard, yeah.
Gallo Braid's their first ever show, I guess. Agalloch, Mortis is going to do a Dungeon Synth stage. I guess they're doing a bunch of Dungeon Synth. But yeah, it looks pretty awesome. Who else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a great fest. I would definitely do it again.
Really great, really great. Well organized. People were nice.
Yeah.
Beers were normal beer prices. I don't think it was crazy as far as that goes. There was some cool merch there. Your merch was super popular, so that's good.
Yeah. The food carts and the little patio area, like, it was actually pretty decent. Got a vegan dog that was really good.
Yeah, that's right.
They had the Goth burger.
The Goth burger. I didn't get one of those, but it was black, right? Or
yeah, and they had a vegan option too, just like black. Yeah. I don't know, like, do they dye it or something?
Yeah, they must.
I don't know.
Or they put like squid ink or something. Like, what do they do?
I mean, it could be squid ink. I don't know.
But we had a little time, right? We walked around the town, went to a couple pubs.
Yeah.
My friend from high school met us there, Stevie B.
Yeah, your friend Stevie B was there. Yeah. Hadn't seen him in like 15, 16 years.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. We went to a couple pubs. I would say none of them were very noteworthy, really, but it was still fun just to hang and have some beers.
Yeah, totally.
Definitely. I would definitely go back. I would play it again for sure.
Yeah, I hope so. It was really cool. Cool scene there.
Yeah, they took really good care of us. I would just request to be in an Airbnb or something next time.
I think so. Maybe there's a nicer hotel. There's got to be. Not everybody was staying there. So whether it was Airbnb or another hotel, there's probably other options. Well,
I talked to Frank from Fen about it. I was like, "Where'd you stay?" And he's like, "Oh, are you staying at the place up the street?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, everybody does that once when they come here, and then they never do it again.
Yeah, exactly. We all learn the first time.
Yeah.
Grand Hotel Scarborough.
There you go. Yeah.
That's what it's called.
I guess the year before, maybe 2 years ago, Tom G. Warrior from Celtic Frost, he was in that hotel, and he said that he would not play until they moved him to a different hotel.
That's amazing. Well, what's going on with the people that are organizing the show? Why would they want to put people there, you think?
It's probably cheap. It's close by.
It is cheap.
They probably have, I would assume that 80% of the people that go are fine with it. And then it's
I don't know, dude. Let's read a couple reviews here. This is 2.4 out of 5. This is from Jen. Jen says this. An absolute disgrace of a hotel. Shouldn't even be allowed to charge money to stay in those rooms. Damp and mold everywhere. Carpets were wet. I'm not going to read more.
Yeah.
Oh, and here's another one. 2.4 out of 5. Oh, dear. Filthy windows. The seagulls pooping on the windows. Not a window cleaner in sight.
Yeah.
Reception, 45-minute queue to check in.
Yeah. 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 Oh my
Oh my God. All the shit we're saying. That's hilarious.
It was nuts. Yeah. But overall festival was great.
Yeah.
Fans are great, and it was a good time. I'm glad I had a little bit of time to hang with you and Stevie B outside of the show. That was a lot of
fun. There were some great bands that played too. Dodrit. They were awesome. Dodrit.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah. Shit. Okay. Oh man. Okay. I wasn't prepared for naming bands, but there were some great bands, and it was well organized. And Agalloch did a Q&A kind of thing, and another. Oh yeah,
we did the panel thing.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
that was really cool.
I don't want to say that I wasn't looking forward to it. I just didn't really know what to expect.
Yeah,
and it was a lot cooler than I thought it was going to be. It was moderated by Dale from Cult Never Dies. Yeah, and he's a great dude, and he knows his shit. But I was just afraid it was going to be like, so what are your inspirations? Hey, exactly, you guys going to work on new music? And like all these boring ass questions. But no, it was really thoughtful, really engaging. And we even got Hunter to pipe in on a couple things. And yeah, it was great. It was one of my favorite like interview experiences.
I wonder if that's up
ever.
on YouTube or something. That was pretty cool.
It's got to be. Yeah.
Hope so.
It must be.
Oh, Spirit Possession played, dude.
Oh, yeah.
And they're playing next week, too, which is really great.
Oh, yeah. They're opening for Beharit here.
Yeah. So we get to see him again, but...
Beharit in Portland, Oregon. Who would have thought?
Incredible.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry I mispronounced the other band. It was Dodrit. D-O with 2 dots, umlaut.
Okay.
D-O-D-S-R-I-T. They're awesome.
Okay.
Yeah,
Dodrit.
they were great.
Yeah.
From Sweden.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah. And then after the UK...
Yeah.
Is that when you went to Serbia?
No. Oh, well, not on the same trip, but
well, I know not on the same trip.
No, but I met Sarah in Ireland, my wife in Ireland afterwards.
That's right.
And we were over there for like 9 days. It was awesome. Yeah, rented a car, drove around. It was summer in Ireland, which is fucking miserable.
Yeah.
I don't know how people do it. They don't really get a summer.
Yeah.
It's clouds and rain all year round, but
yeah.
It was really good. Wow. At least it was warm, and it was light until 9:30 at night. So at least we were able to do stuff.
Oh yeah,
so that was nice.
That's awesome. Yeah. I still have never been to Ireland.
Really cool. Take the fam, dude, or just go with your wife. It's easy traveling.
Yeah.
What else did we do in June?
I don't have my calendar up.
Yeah, nothing in June, I guess. Got back in the middle of June. July. Oh, I played the Dungeon Siege. Oh yeah. So we did the weekend at the Red Hawk Avalon.
My
for
old
the Dungeon
stomping
Siege Fest. Yep, your old stomping ground. And it's funny because Jason over the years had played there multiple times. I don't know, like 5 times probably.
Yeah.
Every time it's like, Nick, you gotta go. It's fucking amazing. It's like, yeah, dude. I don't know. I guess my camping. I feel like some of my camping days are over or whatever. I don't know. Yeah. It's a lot of work to pack all that shit and stuff. So I just neglected it. But then I went. And I got all the gear. I prepared. This is the middle of July 11th. And I prepared. And I got all the gear. Made sure I had all my shit. And it was fucking awesome. So I'm sorry that I didn't attend your show.
It's all right. It's a glorious place.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's just west of Chehalis or Centralia up there. Yeah.
Yeah. Right outside of a town called Pael, or I guess it's actually pronounced PL, but I refuse to say PL because that's disgusting.
PL. It looks like PAELL, or is it?
It's PE, and then another word ELL.
That's
pretty
right.
Sure.
PL, yeah.
I always called it Pael, but yeah, like that's where Thirst for Light was, and then Thirst for Light changed to Litha.
Yeah.
And then Litha changed to Lunasa.
Yeah.
And I would perform there, and I would stage manage, and I helped book that festival and all that. But it's been a few years since I've been there. The last year I was booking a lot of the bands. I booked like Amber Asylum and Thief and Squalus. And it was a 5-day festival, and it rained the entire time.
Oh no! Yeah, that's a threat up there. Yeah,
it made it a mud bath. I mean, it was it was pretty bad. But yeah, magical place, man. Like first time I ever saw Uada was there, and it just
that'd be cool.
At midnight under the trees, like a light mist in the air, and it's just like you're surrounded. There's a creek that runs by it.
Yep,
it's just magical place, man. I'm
is.
super glad you got to see it.
I'm glad to as well. I think they, what I heard was they sold about half the tickets on purpose for this fest. So there was only 250 capacity versus 500 normally, I think.
Yeah.
So it was only one stage, and it was a little smaller than it is for some events. But yeah, it was really wonderful. We ended up camping right in the sun, so I got up at like 7 in the morning.
It's kind of Unless you get a camping spot along the trail, you're pretty much in the sun. But.
Yeah, you are. But we were able to get our chairs. Casey and I went, and we were able to get our chairs in the morning and put them by the creek and just kind of chill. But some great bands played. Somber Arcanes from Massachusetts, Malfets from California, Frost Guards from Spain. She came out.
Okay.
So bands from all over. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was really awesome. Yeah, my set went well, and I probably haven't played to that many people, so that was good.
Nice. Yeah.
It was cool to see this scene is fucking I don't know, dude. It's just crazy that I fell into this because they're all really cool people and they're all geeks like me, but they're D&D kind of role-playing worlds that are coinciding here, and I don't necessarily come from that background or anything, but it's cool that all these people can come together and everybody's so nice and just I think it's metal adjacent or whatever. So they're all metalheads basically, but they're into the softer side of metal or something. It's interesting.
Yeah,
it's interesting.
It is interesting. I was thinking about the show that we saw last week that we'll talk about later. But it definitely is metal adjacent, and I think that was kind of the part of the point of the Mortis episode too. Is I think the whole Dungeon Synth came from a bunch of different factors, but the Mortis influence is undeniable.
Yeah, and summoning, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's all comes from the metal world,
Yes.
and like you see a lot of metal shirts at these things, but you're right. It's like there's a lot of embracing of like RPGs and gaming culture, obviously fantasy lore, like Tolkien stuff.
Yeah,
but like
sure.
Like embracing that more than like the Satanism or the brutality or the gore or whatever. It's
the violence, the aggression. Yeah, the aggression's missing from it. There's some of that in the pounding drums and stuff, and maybe like the triumphant feeling of like a horse galloping towards a castle or something, which is a lot of these bands are trying to feel.
Yeah.
But so there's some kind of like energy around that, but it's not nearly as energetic as like seeing Exhorder or some shit.
No, yeah, but it's like a different type of. I don't want to say brutality, but it's almost like a impending doom. It's almost like like an energy that's not. It's not like the conclusion. It's like the lead up to the conclusion.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And that's why metal bands have things like that are like intros.
That's why we do it, and the interludes and stuff, and all those things that Unleashed and Morbid Angel were doing were incredible, fucking incredible, and they really added to the dynamics of the album. It wasn't like it was.
And I think that, we talked about this before, but that informed what Mortis did, informed what Summoning did, it informed all these things.
Yes.
And then that's where Dungeon Synth comes from. Yeah. And I think Dungeon Synth, like from that show last week too that we saw, I was like, most of those guys were very, very proficient at their instrument. But Dungeon Synth, I'm realizing, is not so different from a lot of things that I'm into, like ambient and noise, or punk, because it opens it up to everybody.
That's right.
Like,
exactly.
Like as long as you have like a keyboard of some sort,
and you have fingers,
like $100 keyboard and at least like 2 fingers.
2 is all you need.
I mean, even one, you could probably do it.
That's
you know?
true. One would be enough.
But it opens it up to so many people, and like people like normal people can't play like Wraith Knight or Fief.
No, of course.
Normal people can't play like Richard Brunel.
No.
You know, but it opens it up.
It
right?
does.
It's just,
it does.
It's like the Ramones picking up a guitar. It's like Merzbow picking up a distortion pedal and screaming into it. It opens up the world.
And maybe, you know, and a lot of these people are young. They're younger.
Yeah.
They're in their 20s and 30s, and maybe they've come to metal through this path. Maybe they're playing fucking these fantasy video games I don't know anything about, but maybe they're playing those, and their soundtrack is adjacent to this type of music, which they start to get into, and then they get into the darker side, and then that leads them to heavy metal. It's very possible.
But I think you're 100% correct, but I also think that there's those people that aren't really metal people, but they like the fantasy, they like the RPG, they like the D&D, you know, as many acronyms as you can think of, and then they stop at the dungeon synth or like
they don't go further. That's even more interesting. Like, we should interview somebody like that, you know, somebody that stops right there.
Because just because you're into that stuff doesn't mean you're going to be a metal person.
No, that's
true.
If
you're coming at it from a different angle.
You're so close, though. You know, you're like right on the edge of metal.
You're
make the leap,
right
dude.
there. Yeah, but you just got to hear the right thing. You know, you got to hear "Blessed is the Sick."
This is an interesting topic because I've been in the scene now and I'm meeting people, and a lot of them are like ex-religious.
Oh,
I wonder if this is more gateway for a darker type of music, but it's still enough that it doesn't blow their fucking religious minds. You know, I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say?
I do. Yeah. But I also think that there is kind of like a aesthetic link between the two in a certain way too. I mean, like the show we saw last week was in an old church. Wraith Knight played the big old fucking pipe organ.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, there's a lot of like visual and aesthetic similarities. There's there's the cloaks and stuff, which it's not like current religion. It's not like you're going to go to a Christian church and like
but
somebody's going to wear a cloak. But I think there's a lot of imagery that's kind of plays into
interesting.
that.
Yeah, maybe that's attractive to people that were religious because it feels familiar or something.
Yeah.
I'm brainstorming on that one. That's interesting.
Yeah. It's interesting to see. Like, I don't think Dungeon Synth is going to be like grunge or anything. It's not going to like break apart the world, but it is really cool. But it is really cool to see like the birth of a scene. Like it's
exactly,
even though it started, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Arguably, it's in its infancy right now. I feel like,
and
even
it feels
in the last
like you were
5 or 6
saying.
years.
It's exploded since the pandemic, and I think people were at home and they were maybe like exploring new music and playing video games and stuff, so they figured it out. But like you're saying, it's all inclusive. Like there's people from all walks of life, and they're playing this music, and and they're welcome there. It's really fucking awesome. And that's the punk spirit, I suppose. That's like the...
For sure. And that was the point of punk. That was the point of noise. Just like I said, it's like my friend Scott and I always say, like, the best thing about noise is that anybody can do it. The worst thing about noise is that anybody can do it. And that's why you get such a variety of quality and dedication and stuff like that. But that's a beautiful
fan,
thing.
in this scene, there's a few bands that are make it to the top. The cream of the crop or whatever. Is that the same in the noise scene? I suppose Merzbow and stuff like these. There are bands that eclipse kind of the scene. You know what I mean?
For sure. Yeah, I would agree with that. And I think that. I think it's really easy for people to be like, oh, it's easy to make noise or it's easy to make dungeon synth.
No.
But, and it might be easy to make it, but to make it like cream of the crop, make it like really good. Yeah. Like people are like, oh, ambient music is just like some, but like if you're an ambient fan, like it's hard to make it good and engaging quality. Like there's only one Lustmord, like you have to be like top of the line. And it is hard. But you also have to put in your hours. You have to know what you're doing. You have to like dedicate yourself to it. You're not going to do like one demo and be the next Merzbow or Masana.
Unless you were like invented a new scene, 20, the bands that do it first even sometimes aren't the best, but because they did it first, they're also held in high regard,
For sure. Yeah.
Anyway, the fest was cool, dude.
Yeah,
awesome.
It was called Dungeon Siege
West. Dungeon Siege West. And it seems to be pretty much happening for next year. So not confirmed yet, but it looks like it's in the works.
Yeah, good.
So that's exciting.
And my friend Sarah, who's Agalloch's front of house, did the sound
incredible,
for it.
Because she was there. Dude, It was like, I don't know how it was for you the times that you played there, but it was a pretty professional setup, with the sound and stuff. It was pretty cool. In the middle of the forest. It's strange.
It's funny because Sarah's been our front of house for a while. We've had her at MDF. We had her at the Emperor shows. She came down to Latin America with us.
Yeah.
She did Dungeon Siege, and right now she's on tour with Judas Priest.
Yeah, with Corrosion and Conformity or something, right?
She's doing front of house for Corrosion and Conformity. So
incredible,
it's like
dude.
Her skill set is all over the map.
Yeah. Well, she's such a cool person and is a professional. She's a pro.
Yeah.
She reminds me of Johnny or something, where these are people that are easy to talk to, are fun to be around, but they take their jobs really seriously. And they're hard workers,
Yeah.
It's really fucking awesome.
We should definitely get her on the show because she has a really cool story and she's a super badass. So
yes.
Yeah. Okay, so moving on after Dungeon Siege. Then
we're going chronological order here.
Yeah.
What did you do in July?
Okay, let me look. I have
a
list.
Remind yourself.
Well, I have a list of items that we have to go over, but I didn't really think about it.
We didn't go to Serbia until 1st of August, so.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah.
June. No, I guess nothing, and then July. Okay, so end of July. Well, no, I guess mid-July. I had a Recording Academy meeting at the Sub Pop headquarters in Seattle, which was really cool.
That's right. Tell us
really
about
cool.
that.
Yeah, it was just like basically a mixer for the new what do you call it? The new term. It's like a new term for the Academy members. And so we went up there, had a mixer, went up to the Sub Pop HQ. That's hard for me to say.
Say that 5 times.
Yeah, but it's really cool. They have like a Nirvana Bleach gold record, like above the urinal.
Wow. Is it the original building or is it a newer?
No, it's a newer place, but still so much history with that label and that place. They have Polaroids all over the place of, Soundgarden, Nirvana, and Mudhoney, and, all these people and places. There's a signed restraining order against Courtney Love.
No way. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's just, it's just so much history of like so much cool music and, what a cool movement that was. And it was just really cool to be there.
Yeah, they were the main label for a lot of those bands, right? Before they signed to Capitol and Atlantic and shit.
Yep. That was the jumping off point. Yeah. Yeah, and that was super cool. It was just.
What is their role now? Are they still a working label? Are they?
Yeah.
I haven't heard.
Clipping is on Sub Pop.
Oh, nice.
But I had asked myself the same question before I went up there. I was looking at their rosters. A lot of people I wasn't familiar with.
Yeah.
But, I love Clipping.
Yeah, that's cool. I know they have Sub Pop stores like in the Seattle airport and shit like that.
Yeah,
so
they do.
They're doing like merch and stuff,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that was cool, but that was just like a couple-day trip.
But what did you learn up there? Did you talk to people and?
Yeah, it's just, like I said, it was a mixer with the members. I knew most of the members already, but I did just get appointed to be the co-chair of the advocacy committee for the Pacific Northwest chapter.
I don't know what that means, but that sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's actually kind of a mouthful. It's like so many words together, and advocacy is a weird word. But basically, one of the biggest and most important things that the Academy does is they do advocacy. So it is making people aware, and also actually like doing like lobbying at the White House and for local senators and representatives, talking about important bills that affect musicians. And so I was asked to be the co-chair for our chapter, and so basically it is my job to help lead these meetings, and we have them. I want to say like 4 times a year virtually, but it's with other Academy members, and it's also with like higher ups in the Academy. And then the biggest thing that we do, which is I'm doing actually a week from today, next Thursday, I have a meeting with our Senator Ron Wyden.
Awesome, dude.
And I'm leading a group of people. I'm the team captain, I guess.
Wow.
And so I'm leading a group of people, including your friend DJ OG1.
Nice. Love that guy.
Yeah. And we're going to talk to are representative about a couple different things. Two of the most important things are AI and getting proper licensing for likenesses and sound and video when people are using AI for training models, things like that. We're fighting for legislation to get those people paid. So it's a win-win situation. The AI companies can still use their tools because it is truly a tool, but the people that are getting their likenesses used need to get compensated for that.
Wow. Yeah, that sounds complicated.
It's very complicated. It's very nuanced, but we're trying to get ahead of it so this shit doesn't get, too far down the line where then people are getting fucked.
Yep.
And the other big thing is Trump is looking to cut the NEA next year completely. That's the National Endowment for the Arts.
Motherfuckers.
Right now has a $207 million budget per year. And for people that don't know, the NEA, it helps fund local theater. It helps put music in schools. It helps venues. It helps just basically like proliferate art throughout the U.S. as much as possible.
Why would they cut that shit? It's unbelievable.
Because it's Trump, and art is unimportant, and it is unpatriotic, and he's afraid of drag shows and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
So, so we are fighting for that to keep that budget, keep that $207 million a year. It's crazy. Like my daughter Ellery, her theater teacher just lost his job because all the funding for theater is getting cut from the schools.
Oh my God. So it's happening already, even though
it's happening already. I mean, budgets are being cut. There are, these things aren't instantaneous. So there's like theater troops and things like that they have to get grants from the government ahead of time. They have to plan years in advance.
Yeah, of course.
Those grants that have already been granted are now being cut. So these theater troops or whatever, they have these plans, they have these venues booked, they have like people hired, they've been working on this for years. Their budgets are just gone.
I fucking hate this world, dude. So much.
So, yeah.
It's a reality. I just want to lose myself in Dungeon Synth, the fantasy. That's the only thing I have, dude.
You just have to worry about orcs over there.
Yeah, elves and shit.
Maybe dysentery or something.
Yeah, well, that too, yeah.
Yeah. But so next week, it's way out of my comfort zone. I'm leading a group of people talking to a senator about these issues.
Wow. I'm proud of you, bro. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah. I feel like, I've been trying to lean into things that are out of my comfort zone and things that...
Oh, yeah? What else?
Let's talk about it next time, okay? No, I'll talk about it now. December 13th at Azoth here in Portland.
Makes me so uncomfortable.
Will be my live stand-up comedy debut.
Can you believe this?
Yeah.
We should have the drum roll.
Yeah.
Jason's doing stand-up. Holy shit, dude. This is insane.
It is insane. It's something I've thought about off and on for many years, and I've been getting into comedians quite a bit more lately. Funnily enough, because of Moonbladder. And I've been really looking at Moonbladder and the way I compose the music, comparing it to how comedians like compose their set and how they work out their set in real time. And
interesting.
Like Mark Maron, he every week in LA, he goes up to the Comedy Store and he does a set, and that's how he works out his set is just by doing
small little clubs, getting it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just live in front of people. So before I recorded the first Moonbladder, Dark Sky Equilibrium, I played a bunch.
Yeah,
I did a bunch of tours. I did a bunch of local stuff, just trying to work out what I wanted that set to be like.
Well, that's cool, man.
And so in doing that, I was really trying to approach this like a comedian does it, or honestly, not to compare noise to jazz, but that's what jazz musicians do too. They get on stage every night and they work out their shit.
Yep.
And I was like, why can't I apply that same philosophy to noise? But then in doing that, I'm like, hey, maybe I should try my hand at that's for me, that's the final frontier. That is the most vulnerable.
Oh yeah. You're exposed.
Nothing to hide behind.
Nothing.
So I'm going to do it.
No desk of pedals, no bass.
Nope. No other band members or anything.
No, it's no noise. It's silence. It's just your voice.
Yep. Yeah. So
it's going to be
it's
so
a little
great.
low
I'm
risk
so happy.
because it's at Azoth, very at home there. It's
exactly.
probably just going to be mostly people I know, but still it's going to, you know, I'm really trying to be as vulnerable as possible.
Love that.
I think that that's how people should be. I think that makes life better. I think you live more intentionally, more honestly, the more vulnerable you are.
That's right.
And so I'm trying to lean into those type of things.
And you're getting to be the closer to your true self when you're that way. You know?
I believe that way. I believe that completely. Yeah.
Even if it doesn't work, it's still something that you try and you put yourself out there. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
It's like I said, it's kind of like a short cow. It's a little low stakes.
Because as it Azoth, you'll be around surrounded by friends, sure, but still, it takes a lot of balls to do this. So
yeah. Well,
talking to a senator is just as many balls. So that's cool.
Talking to a senator is scarier for me because that's
you got to really be prepared.
I really don't know how that's gonna go, but I mean, it'll be fine.
I'm sure he's a nice guy.
I can't fuck it up.
Oh no.
Well, I don't think I can. I don't think I can like.
Hopefully, you get your point across. That's the only way you'd fuck it up is if you didn't.
Right. Well, and I think what I've been told is it's pretty easy because we live in a place that they're not going to fight back on these issues. They're right there with us.
Okay,
you know?
good. That's good.
So they're just going to be like, hey, tell us about the bill, and we'll say like, hey, it's this. They're like, yeah, it sounds like a great idea. You know, thanks for making us aware of it. Basically, I think is what.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, good luck next week. 1 week from today.
1 week from today.
And for anybody out of town, December 13th, Azoth.
Yeah, book your plane tickets now
to see Jason. I'll be front row. You can join me there.
Yeah, it's going to be, I mean, even if it's not good, it's still going to be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Even if the audience doesn't enjoy it, I think it'll still be a spectacle of some sort. So
knowing you, chances are pretty high that you'll lean into some awkwardness. It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
I kind of know what I'm doing, sort of. I kind of have a plan.
Okay.
Part of the plan is something that I've discussed with you, so you know. But I'm going to keep that a secret until the day of the show.
Yeah.
But I do have some other ideas, too, because I don't want to be just what we talked about.
Cool.
But I'm actually thinking about merch, too, man.
What?
Yeah.
Might as well, dude. It's so easy to make merch now. Are we talking shirts or are we talking about stickers?
Well, I thought about a shirt, but that seems over the top.
Yeah.
And nobody's going to buy a Jason Walton stand-up shirt.
I would, dude, for sure. I would. You got one sale.
I'm thinking about the thing that you and I talked about. I'm thinking about making that into like a cheap thing that somebody could buy for $5 or
awesome.
something.
Yeah, good idea. Yeah,
Bring it home and be like, oh God, I remember when he said that. That was awful.
That's good.
Yeah.
Love that.
Anyway,
cool.
But yeah, it's another way I'm stepping out of my comfort zone.
Good.
And that'll be fun. That'll be exciting. And we've got a couple friends opening up for me.
He convinced a couple of our friends. This is amazing.
Yeah, Tyson and Casey are our friends, and
so cool.
David is opening too.
Oh, is he really? Cool.
David's going to do it. He's the first one to commit to it. So
okay. Are we looking for more people, or what are you going to do about that?
I need at least 2 more people because
so you're thinking
we're
like
looking
6
at like 10, 15-minute sets, I think. So
yeah, so you'd want it to be an hour at least or more.
Yeah,
whatever that is.
Probably more. I mean, I'm probably just going to have Zach DJ in between, have like a little bit of downtime in between, and then
perfect.
You know, it should be easy. It's just a microphone.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
nice.
Yeah, I'm not planning on doing any visuals or anything weird like that. I just want it to be like raw.
Yeah, like our comedy club would be.
Yeah,
they don't do a lot of like pizzazz or anything. Yeah.
So that's coming up. So yeah.
Well, I appreciate you doing these kind of things, and like we said, it's getting closer to the Jason who's always existed, but is coming into fruition. You know, it's like this fucking emergence of the cocoon is opening or whatever. You know.
Yeah. Well, I'm I really am, honestly. That's really what I'm trying to do, and I feel like that's so many people don't ever take the time to do that.
No way. It's too scary, bro.
It is scary, but also, not to sound like a fucking cliche, but it's scarier not to.
To have the regret, to know that you're on your deathbed and you didn't try all the shit that you wish you would have. Yeah, fuck that. That's not why we're here.
No. No, I mean, I don't want to be, 125 and be like, my life is almost over.
And, do you want to live? How long would be a comfortable life for you? I guess if you were healthy, you'd want to live forever, probably. But some people don't.
No. Yeah, but like I just don't want to be, in my twilight years or whatever, even if I'm not on my deathbed, and just be like, oh God, I'm so tired now, and I just spent my entire life working in a job I hate.
Yeah, exactly.
In an office, and I never did anything, and never tried anything.
You've never been like that though, so you're not that type of person that's gonna have those kind of regrets. You've always lived, with your heart forward as far as music goes, and putting yourself out there. This isn't a new thing for you or anything.
No. But I feel like
you're expanding.
I'm trying to expand. Yeah. I feel like for so long it was like I was doing that musically. Now I'm trying to do that with other things as well.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, well, but it's not all about me. Like, you do the same shit. It's not like,
we're both on the same path, dude.
For sure.
I want to live that way as well. So
yeah,
and I try to push myself to be uncomfortable.
Totally.
And it's hard sometimes because it's like comfort is nice, a nice bed and fucking nice shower. But man, you got to go to Serbia to realize that American air conditioning is just the shit. It's so good.
Oh yeah,
it's powerful.
Yeah.
It's the pure shit. Over there, it struggles to keep up.
Oh man.
So I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, I love comfort too, but you gotta push yourself a little bit, and then have some comfort, some self-care.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
And then push it again. And
it's taken me longer and longer to recover from something, like in Ireland, for instance. I think I was probably, 3 Guinnesses a night. It's not going to make you drunk, but it certainly fucks your belly up and makes you bloated as hell. It took me like 3 weeks to depuff to get down to like a normal Nick. It was insane. It's like, holy shit, what's going on here?
That's how the UK was for me, for sure.
Yeah.
Just like, because I had a bunch of beers that weren't making me drunk. It was just like eating a loaf of bread.
Exactly.
I'm just like
just filling you up.
Yeah, totally. So chronologically, does that bring us to Serbia?
That brings us to Serbia. Yeah. So backstory is my grandfather, before he died, told me about a potential Wusz grave that exists in what is now Serbia. The last of the Wuszes left the area probably late 1800s, like 1910 at the latest. So previous to that, they were Germans that moved to what was frontier land of the Austrian-Hungary Empire. And that included what is now Serbia. So German family, German background, moved to this area in mid 1800s or something. Anyway, my grandfather knew that there was a Wusz grave in this particular town. It's called Pardon. It's right on the border of Romania and Serbia. So he told me that he died. That was like 16 years ago, maybe 20 years ago.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So since then, I'd wanted to go. Just never, could make it happen or whatever. Nobody I know really wants to go to Serbia. No offense to any Serbians. But it's not high on anybody's list. So it was always just like putting it off. But anyway, this year I made it happen. And so I convinced my wife, who didn't want to go at first, and I was eventually just like, it'd be cool. It's going to be off the tourist track. It's going to be an interesting place. Who knows? Expectations were pretty low, but we go there. It was fucking awesome. There was no tourists, just like we expected, and it was like old Europe. It was like all these old, kind of run down, dilapidated buildings, but really beautiful at the same time, and nice open squares, cafes, culture, and all this stuff. That was in Belgrade. We rented a car and we drove to this town where the Wusz grave was supposedly. And we show up, fucking small village, dude. These people that were there's like old man playing chess, it was like nobody was really working. It was the middle of summer. It seemed like they were on siesta or something. It wasn't a lot happening in the town. Very small village. And it's the kind of place where they're like staring as you drive through. And they're just like, what? They're just like, what are these people doing here? Anyway, we get out. We see this old church. We get out. We walk in front of it. It's a Catholic church. There's German writing on the walls, and then there's a German grave right in front of it. Definitely this is the church, but it's completely overgrown. It's completely abandoned. There's nothing around it. There's like remnants of gravestones in the yard around it and stuff, but it was completely overgrown. You couldn't even tell. But I know for sure this is where they're buried. So I got close to it, as close as I possibly could. But yeah, we just kind of like got a feeling for what the old world was like here. It was really cool because it was untouched for a long time. This little village, there's no money there or anything, and they're still farming, but it's just got a feeling for like what the ancestors were like. You know?
Yeah, man.
And what kind of world
crazy.
they came from and stuff. As we were leaving, we were walking around the church, and there was some fluttering above us. We look above, and there were like 20 owls in a tree right above us. In the middle of the day.
Yeah.
Big ass owls, like 2 feet high, each one. And then we scared them, so they all just fluttered. They started flying and doing loops, and they found another tree to go in. But we started looking around. There were fucking owls everywhere. It was like, what's going on here? This is insane.
That's kind of creepy.
Research later shows that there's a specific Serbian owl that lives in this area, and this is a huge place for birders to come and look at them.
Really?
Because typically owls are solitary, and they don't, hang out with each other, and they just at night or whatever. But these ones are just, they have not those same issues or whatever. So it was really cool to see. Yeah.
Wow.
But it made me think, oh, these are, representative of my relatives or whatever. I don't know.
Right. Yeah.
We put meaning in things that don't need to sometimes, but I did a little bit on that one. Yeah, it was cool.
Oh, for sure. I would too. Yeah. That's awesome.
So we did that, and then we drove around Serbia and different place every night kind of deal. Went up to Hungary, went to Budapest. Mm-hmm. Budapest is beautiful. You've been there. Really cool town, city. Yeah. And busy, tons of tourists there. So wasn't getting out of that completely, then a couple other Hungarian towns, and then a few more in Serbia. A couple weeks, 2 weeks total.
Nice.
Really cool trip, dude. My expectations were low, like I said, but man, it's a beautiful place. Really cool people. Mm-hmm. They were grateful we were there, but also kind of standoffish. Like they weren't trying to get us. It was just nice. It was nice to just kind of blend in and be like a local or whatever. Nobody was bothering us or anything. But speaking English was a little sketch in Serbia, but once we were up in Hungary and Budapest and stuff. But yeah, people were smoking indoors in Serbia. It's like something I talk about. It was insane to see, like in the 80s, where there's a table that says no smoking, and there's a table right next to it that says smoking. It's like, this is like what we used to do. That's insane.
Yeah, that is. Yeah,
but we were outside because it was summer, so it wasn't an issue. But I imagine going there in the winter would be kind of hard,
Yeah, I experienced a little bit of that in Brazil and Mexico recently too, with the smoking.
Oh, really? Yeah. I think we're kind of phasing that out in our country, but that's not the way the rest of the world is. Yeah, it's still happening, and I don't know why. Maybe there's just nothing to do or something. I don't know. Not sure why. Anyway, great trip. Really cool. Got to go back. I want to explore other Eastern European. Shout out to Sebastian. Sorry we didn't come visit you in Romania, but exploring Romania would be cool with a car. The last time I was there, we were in a train, and that's harder. That's harder to explore. Yeah. So having the car was really nice, and I'm old now, and I have more money and stuff that I'm able to do these kind of things. So it was a lot easier to do.
Right.
But I would love to go to Albania and Bulgaria and these other places. Mm-hmm. That'd be fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Places that are off the beaten path.
Yeah. Bulgaria is a trip. Been there.
Did you guys go there too, or?
Yeah, we played in Sofia.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I'd love to go there. That'd be awesome.
We played in this underground shopping mall.
Nice.
It was so weird. It's like, okay, here's the venue, and we're like, where? It's like literally, it's like you get on these stairs, and it's like this underground shopping mall.
That's insane. Is it still a venue, or do you know?
I'm not sure, but I don't know. Yeah. Cannibal played there the night before that we played.
Oh, wow.
Or a couple days before we played there. But yeah, Bulgaria is a trip. We saw a lot of countryside there. That was cool.
Nice. Yeah, the countryside where we were was beautiful too. It was a lot of corn and sunflowers. Tons of sunflowers, like massive fields of sunflowers, which were in bloom at the time. It was pretty beautiful.
Yeah.
I did some tape shopping, dude. I found some in Budapest. I found a couple of Hungarian record stores, and they have their own version of American, releases and stuff. Mm-hmm. So I found Hungarian Rain and Blood,
nice,
and a Hungarian Twisted into Form.
Nice.
It's pretty cool. No spelling mistakes or anything, but you can totally tell it's bootleg. Like somebody typed out the lyrics and shit.
Right.
It's really cool. Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, man, that's quite the trip. That's definitely not the norm.
No, it was really fun. I'm glad to go somewhere there wasn't a lot of tourists, which was really relief because summer in Europe is pretty difficult. It's busy,
Yeah, and hot.
And hot. Go ahead.
Oh, early August, I saw 9 Inch Nails.
Oh, dude. Yeah. I didn't know you were a fan, for one. Plus,
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not. It's not that I'm not a fan. I just, I keep explaining to people that they just missed me. It's, sure. It just wasn't on my radar. It was.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, there's a couple songs I know, obviously.
Yeah, we were alive, so we knew it.
Yeah. But, just wasn't really my thing. It was adjacent to a lot of my things, and I knew a lot of people that loved them.
For sure.
But it wasn't my thing. It still isn't really my thing, but I've always respected Trent.
Yeah, of course.
He's a genius. And
now that his transition into soundtracks and stuff, it's amazing what he's done.
But, so they played the Moda Center here, which is the giant arena, and it was fucking incredible. It was one of the best shows I've ever seen in my life. And I don't even really like the songs necessarily. I like them okay, but it lacks a little something for me. But this show was insane. It was so cool.
Are you talking about the cohesion of the music and this live performance and the visuals and all that? Or?
Yeah. Well, there was the main stage, let's call it the rock stage, where they're a rock band, right? And then in the middle, they had a stage in the middle of the floor, in the middle of the audience.
Oh, wow.
That was just filled with their electronic stuff.
Oh, wow.
So they started out and Trent played a song where he's playing piano and singing, and it was just him with the electronic gear in the middle of the crowd. And then it transitioned to the rock stage. And the rock stage, they had this really sheer film in front of them. Yeah. And so all the projections were projected on this film in front of them, so it made them look really ghostly.
Yeah.
And they had cameramen on stage, multiple cameramen on stage that were shooting the musicians in real time. It was feeding it to the projector. And so there's times where it'd be you'd see one Trent here, and the lyric was something like copy of, and they would take a photo and then they'd make a copy of them projected right next to him, and then projected and right in time with the lyrics.
Wow.
And then they projected these images and these scenes, and it had waterfalls in front of them, and then it turned into this digitized layers and matrices and stuff like that projected over them, and then behind them, and then next to them, and then it would be gone.
Holy
but
shit.
You couldn't see this film, this curtain, when there wasn't anything projected on it. It was
wow, that's pretty cool.
It looked completely clear. So it looked like this hologram type of situation.
Wow.
And then so they'd do their rock songs, and then it would go black. And then 30 seconds later, you'd see him pop up on this stage in the middle of the audience.
Oh, they'd go underneath?
Or to the side or something. I don't really know. But then they'd pop up, and it's literally 5 or 6 different keyboards. Trent had one of those old school vocoders where you play along on the keyboard while you're singing.
This isn't old school, but I got this recently. It's fun to play with.
Oh yeah, no, those things are cool.
This is meant for putting a guitar through. But.
Yeah, but this is an old one with the keyboard where you can change the notes on your voice.
Yeah.
But they do all these kind of trip hop, kind of house music type of songs, which I guess is newer 9 Inch Nails.
Okay.
So they were doing both, but going in between the two stages doing it.
Wow.
And it was insane. And they did a David Bowie cover, which I didn't realize that Trent actually worked on that song with David Bowie.
Oh wow.
But it's I'm Afraid of Americans, which is so apt at this point in time.
Yeah, totally.
And then they closed with Hurt, and that was it. It was it was amazing.
What a surprise. So it was Serbia. Your expectations were low.
Yeah. I was I don't really know the music so well, but this will be a cool experience. But
how'd you get the ticket even?
Oh, Erin's a huge 9 Inch Nails fan, so she's and she'd never seen them before.
Nice.
So Hamilton from Genghis Tron and his wife came up for the show from San Francisco, and so we went with them.
Oh, is she the one I was talking to about Tim Heidecker at your birthday?
Probably.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Really cool people.
Korean woman, kind of short.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, they're great. So we did that, and then afterwards we went to Creepy's. Have you been to Creepy's? That bar over by Living House?
No, downtown then.
Yeah, it's over by Living House. We went to Creepy's.
Oh,
and it's
Living
right
House, Southeast. Sorry, I was thinking Living Room Theater. Living House. Okay, over there. Yeah. No, I haven't been.
Yeah, they have a good vegan burger, and they're open super late. So it was like we were there until like 2 a.m. or so. But the Star Bar is right next door, which is like the metal bar. Which I've never been in there either.
Yeah.
But we're sitting outside at this picnic table, and it was Hamilton and Alicia and Aaron and I, and we're talking, and I'm just seeing all these metal people walk by, and you can see the shirts and the back patches and all this. And like I said, this is like 1:30 a.m., something like that. And then I see this guy walk by, and I just happen to glance over, and I see his back patch, and it's a giant Ulver back patch.
Wow.
And so I looked at Aaron, and I was like, oh, Ulver. And then right behind him, his buddy was wearing a big Gorgoroth back patch.
Nice.
And then this dude, the Gorgoroth dude, turns to the side and just vomits all over the sidewalk.
Jesus.
Almost gets it all over Alicia. But he doesn't even like miss a beat. He doesn't stop. He just keeps walking, just throws up and just keeps walking. And I turned to Aaron and I was like, that is like the perfect example. It's like the Ulver guy is like has really beautiful long hair. It's like all nicely combed, like he's all walking nicely, and the Gorgoroth guy is like all ratty and like vomiting on the floor.
That's amazing, dude.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully he didn't get barf on you. But what was the show that was happening? It was just a bar, you think? Like they have
it's just a bar. I don't think they have shows there. I think they have DJs sometimes. But
nice.
Yeah.
There's more options for that. There's more options for that kind of stuff now, which is kind of cool. You know, in our 20s, I don't think we could have gone to there was, you know, there's the Matador on Burnside. They had a good jukebox.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But this was known amongst metalheads. Like there wasn't like a metal bar to go to. I guess Satyricon maybe, but there was always bands there and stuff. But
yeah, well, Roscoe's too used to be like that. Back in the day, they had like Slayer and Metallica on the jukebox.
Not anymore.
They don't even have the jukebox anymore. I still love Roscoe's, and they play good music, but it's not like you can walk in and put on Raining Blood or something.
But you couldn't go to a place where there'd be like a dude playing metal, spinning vinyl. You know, that'd be fucking awesome. No, we missed that a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, but now you have, you know, you've got Star Bar, you've got Brewhouse is always like that.
Mm-hmm. They're playing great metal.
There's more options.
Yeah. I think even Ground Control has like a metal night or whatever. You know, there's like, you know, you can go, you can go to these places just to hear metal. Exactly. I read an interview or an article about it must have been the 30th anniversary or 20th anniversary of Satyricon closing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The whole thing was about like the Dandy Warhols and all these Portland bands that played there. They didn't mention metal at all. It's like this place was so important to us too, but they didn't say shit about that. It was all about like, you know, these alternative bands that came out of the scene from Portland back in the late 80s or whatever.
That's fucked up. Like, that's where Kurt and Courtney met for the first time.
Well, I think they mentioned that. They did mention that. Yeah. So it was stuff like that, but you know, but tons of metal bands were playing there.
This reminds me of a cool story. In Mexico, was it Mexico? Fuck, man, it's funny. Brazil and Mexico, it's like 2 days apart, and so now they're just like
exactly.
They merge in my head. I think it was Mexico. No, it was Brazil. Pretty sure it was Brazil. Incantation played, and I saw John McEntee. Nice. Singer of Incantation. And so John and I talked to him for a moment, and John Hom said to John McEntee, like, hey, I saw you at Satyricon in Portland, Oregon, like in 1997. And John McEntee,
they were playing all the time back then.
Yeah, John McEntee is a fucking encyclopedia. And he's like, I remember that show. That was Satyricon, downtown Portland, and Thy Infernal opened.
Oh, nice. Wow, you remembered everything. Amazing. Yeah. I'm sure I saw that show too.
Thy Infernal is like a footnote, like a local band that nobody knows or nobody remembers. But John McEntee was like, I remember that show. He remembered the lineup even. Like,
what were they called before Thy Infernal?
I only knew them as Thy Infernal, but I do know this name. It wasn't Panzer or something, was it?
Close. Murder God.
Murder God. Yes,
yeah, Murder God.
That's right.
I had that fucking demo, dude. And that was one of the tapes I got discarded in my tape shedding days way a long time ago. But that would have been cool to have still.
Mike Nihilist. He just friended me on Facebook recently.
What else has that guy done? Was it all local bands, or was he able to do something more?
I feel like he joined a band from...
He wasn't in Wolves or something like that, or anything like that. Okay.
As far as I know, he's been out of it since like even before Wolves was a thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, they were all very talented. I just didn't know what ended up happening to him.
I used to see him and talk to him now and then, but now never.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't talked to him in probably since the 90s, probably.
So not doing music as far as you know.
Not as far as I know.
That's crazy. That guy remembered Thy Infernal. Fucking amazing.
It's like fucking John McEntee.
Yeah, those they played there a lot. I'm sure Incantation did. Thy Infernal did all the time because Incantation were one of those bands that were Immolation too.
Oh yeah,
just like always on tour with whoever, Cannibal Corpse, Death, Suffocation, whatever. All these guys would bring Incantation or Immolation. It seemed like.
Yeah. Speaking of metal bars, that brings me to my next thing on my calendar.
Okay.
Was the Brewhouse beer event.
Oh, which I missed. But I missed it for good reason. I'm sorry.
You did. But Brewhouse is a local, I just call them a black metal brewery. It's a bunch of black metal fans that opened it up. It's a fantastic brewery, and they made an Agalloch beer called Ashes Against the Grains.
Yep, it's like a smoked Polish.
Yeah, it's called like a Grodzki or something.
Yeah, I can't pronounce it.
Yeah, lightly smoked, 3.3% ABV, but it's available on tap and in cans, and it has a beautiful Ashes Against the Grain style.
It's beautiful, dude. I wish I had one right here. Yeah, it's awesome.
I've got some in the other room I could get, but I'm not going to.
Well, that's okay.
But yeah, we collaborated with Sam, the owner of Brewhouse, on a beer, and they made that for our performance that happened at Revolution Hall in Portland, where we played Ashes in full.
Yes.
Had a really nice event at the brewery. It was the release of the beer, and fans came from all over the place to enjoy the beer with us and listen to Agalloch and meet us and all that. And
that's cool. Was it a good event as people were, they were able to just like, were you sitting at a table where they could come see you, or you were just mingling in the crowd kind of thing?
Honestly, it was kind of cool because it was mostly friends and just a few fans.
I see.
And so the fans would just come over and they'd just ask for an autograph and introduce themselves. And it was all very respectful and low key. And yeah, it was nice. But like Sarah was able to make it in for that. So she landed and then came in for that. Hunter missed it, unfortunately. But yeah, it was the three of us there. And it was nice. And Brewhouse is just a rad place.
It is. And 2 days later, Rev Hall, dude. Great show. Great show. I don't know what you think, but I've seen you guys a lot. This was Hearing Ashes all in its completion. It's whatever you say. It's full. In its entirety. There you go.
In its entirety, yeah.
It was a special treat. And I accidentally got caught up in the mosh pit, which I didn't think was going to happen. I ended up right on this the edge of the pit, but it was a fucking awesome show, dude. Had a good time. Yeah,
it was great. Rev Hall is a great venue.
Yeah,
they
it was
us
cool.
very nicely.
Yeah,
I feel like we played well. But we did Ashes in LA and San Francisco with Emperor, so we decided let's do it locally too.
Yeah,
and super happy we went really well.
Much sadness to the man himself, Sebastian, and the other man himself, Buckethead. We missed Buckethead. It was the same night at Roseland that you played.
Yeah.
So there was a difficult, Sebastian, you're out there, I'm sure. It was a difficult decision, but I inevitably went towards my friend Jason.
Yeah, I appreciate
that.
To
see Agalloch.
Well, it was hard for me too because Cannibal the Musical was playing at Hollywood that night too.
That's a great movie.
I've never seen that in the theater.
Well, sure. When would that ever happen?
Never. It happened one time. You know what's really weird is for my birthday, my friend Nikolai Kano gave me a book on the making of Cannibal the Musical.
Nice.
I was literally reading it in my living room. I finished the book. I put it down, picked up my phone, launched Instagram, Hollywood Theater announcing Cannibal the Musical.
That's insane.
On whatever the date was.
Yeah, wow.
August, whatever it was, 13th or whatever.
Yeah.
And
16th.
I'm like, 16th. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, I have to buy tickets right now. And I looked at the calendar and it's like, that is the same fucking day.
Oh my God.
I was like, what are the chances? Like, one showing. And so I contacted Hollywood and I was like, is there any possible way that you be able to get this again sometime? And they're like, highly unlikely.
Oh my God. They answered. Wow.
Yeah.
So if you could choose Buckethead or that, what would you have done?
Cannibal for sure.
Wow. So Buckethead's third.
I've been a fan of Cannibal the Musical since before South Park even came along. So.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, I knew about it before South Park as well.
Yeah.
Just let the record show.
Yeah. We're both cult. We're both cult.
We are. Anyway, it was cool. It was good to see a metal show. A first metal show I'd seen at Revolution Hall. They pulled it off pretty well. The floor is open, so it was great.
Yeah.
But the other times I'd been there, they must have placed chairs down or something. But
I saw the process. They have chairs that lock into these things, and they take them out. So when we showed up, all the chairs were there, and they removed all the chairs. Yeah.
Oh wow! That's cool.
Yeah.
Excellent stuff, man. Good job.
Yeah. And then the next week, I went to Montana for my dad's memorial.
Yep.
Which was good and bad and all the above.
Yeah.
Not much to say about it, really. We went there for a few days. My dad's service was cool, but I don't know. Like, what do you expect from that? It was
well, the
fine.
one thing I take away from you talking before, and I hope it's okay to say that
of course.
you arrive there. You've always been different than that place. You are an unusual person to come from where you came from, I think.
Yes.
I'm imagining. So you arrived, you said you were all dressed in black, you were just like looking like Jason, but you dressed nicer, you said, and your whole family was. And I imagine that kind of like Addams Family kind of thing where people, you show up there and they're all just like, oh, these are out of towners or whatever, That's fucking awesome that you did that.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. It's always been like that. I've always been, I don't want to say a spectacle. It's not like that. It's just like, even the people that didn't know who I was, knew who I was because
exactly.
My whole family's in black. We're dressed nicely, and like.
Well, you said they were kind of dressed. It was like a memorial. It wasn't supposed to be formal or anything. No. But the locals are dressing more in sweatpants or something.
Sweatpants and Crocs and T-shirts, and we were in all black and like nice dresses, and, things like that. Aviator really sunglasses,
cool. Yeah, it's a really cool image. It's cool.
Yeah, Elder's got a lip piercing, Oni's got an eyebrow piercing,
That's awesome.
And everybody else is wearing like Montana State University sweatshirts and stuff like that. So. But yeah, it was fine. It's I don't know what to expect from something like that. It was hard, but I'm glad I was there.
Good.
But it was cool. The trip itself was good. It was good to reconnect with Montana again. I got to spend a lot of time there.
You went to a lot of places you had grown up around and were important for you and your dad. So that's kind of cool that you honored him that way.
Yeah, actually, the Airbnb we stayed in was right across the street from the BMX track that I used to race as a kid. Hence the Especially Likely Sloth song about BMX biking. That was there. It was on the same street as my Taekwondo dojo growing up. Nice. The next block over was my grandma's house where I spent most of my time growing up. And then I grew up like 2 blocks from there. So it was like in this epicenter of like my life. So it was very, very poignant in so many ways.
Yeah.
And then, we went up to Highlight Canyon, which was really important for my dad and I. Just went to like the places. We went to my old house. One of the houses that we had is like this 110-year-old farmhouse that's now abandoned and falling over.
No shit.
Yeah. So we went
it's
there.
empty? Nothing in there?
Oh, it's been empty for decades. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Were you able to walk around it and stuff?
No, we just took pictures from the car. We pulled up, took pictures from the car. It's all like roped off, no trespassing, all these things. And it probably, I don't know, man, it's probably dangerous. Like even when I lived in there, like part of the roof was gone. We had a whole room that had no roof.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, that's how poor we were growing up. So yeah.
Were they trying to fix it up or what was the idea with buying this place in the first place? It was just.
We were renting.
I see.
Yeah.
So you couldn't, you weren't in control of fixing it or anything.
No.
Like that.
And it was like, I was I was 14, 15 when I lived there, maybe.
Wow.
So I was barely aware of what was going on. But but yeah, we went there, took a bunch of photos, and now like somehow they're gone. Like the photos have disappeared.
What are you talking about, dude? We have iPhones now. That doesn't happen. What are you talking about?
Erin took a ton of photos, and she can't find them anywhere.
Did she not push the button?
I don't know, but we were literally pulled over. I was
Did you
behind the
remember
wheel.
taking pictures?
Oh yeah, because she's like, pull forward, and she take a picture. I'm like, could you try to get a picture of this? Because I would like to use some photos of that house for the Moonbladder full length, because there's certain topics that revolve around that location. Wow. But I saw her taking the photos, and now she's like, I can't find them anywhere. So,
is this like the owls? Does this mean something? Or?
Oh yeah. that whole trip was like that. Like we showed up at the airport, and we get our rental car, and they gave us this big fucking beast of a car.
Yeah.
And we get in it, and Ellery's like, oh, they have a Jeep Wrangler over there. And she's like, I've always, like, that's my dream car. I've always wanted to ride in a Jeep Wrangler. And I'm like, oh, cool. Like, I probably could have arranged that, but I didn't think about it. I just got, like, this SUV. It was, like, It was cheap, and, like, we're going to be going to the mountains and all that. And we get to the place where you give the ID and all that and, like, check out before you leave the airport. And the woman's like, oh, our computer system says there's actually a recall on this video. Or on this video. There's a recall on this vehicle. You can't leave in this one. I'm so sorry. Would you like a Jeep Wrangler? And I was like, I looked at Ellery, and like her face just was like beaming, and I laughed out loud, and I was like, yes, let's take the Jeep Wrangler. Amazing. And so she said it like 2 minutes ago, and then it was like this weird thing, and then all of a sudden we're in a Jeep Wrangler, and the whole drive to Bozeman, we're like, how does this happen? Like,
I hope it was what she expected.
We got your Jeep Wrangler. Yeah. Yeah. I was thankful for it because it was much smaller and it was easier to drive around. But yeah, it was a cool trip. Went up to Highlight, again, a place that was really important for us. And my dad and I paved a trail up to the waterfall there to help be more accessible for people in wheelchairs and things like that. So
it's still there being maintained?
Yep.
Was he doing that while he was alive, or was he not part of the project anymore after you guys built it or whatever?
Oh,
the maintenance part.
I don't think he had anything to do with it. I mean, he and I did that in the 80s.
I see. Yeah.
And I don't think he had anything to do with it since, but it was like
that's cool.
A Lions Club project that he spearheaded or something. And
wow.
I remember when Appetite for Destruction came out, I had it in my Walkman, and I was like doing a bunch of like the pavement, whatever you call it, the asphalt, big machine that vibrates.
Yeah.
So spent a lot of time up there because it's one of my favorite places in the world, and like that was the place where my dad and I would be a lot of the time. And
yeah, right.
And so it was good to be up there. Good to see some relatives. It's just cool to see how Bozeman's changed too. It's changed a lot, and like
I bet.
You ask people that live there, they're like, oh, fucking Bozeman, it's this big fucking place, and blah, blah. But, like, now it's like, fuck, man, I go to Bozeman, I get good food. Like, fuck.
Yeah, right.
Like,
that's unheard
amazing.
Of. Yeah.
We had the best food. They have this brewery called Map that's right on this lake. It's gorgeous. Amazing beer, great food. Vegan options were a little spotty, but,
yeah,
man, like, the food was, like, next level. Like, and just, like, the shopping options, like, the different stores, like I wish Bozeman was more like that when I grew up
exactly.
there. You know?
Yeah, exactly. It's probably grown a lot. It's probably affordable for people, so people move there, you know.
Yep.
Plus the university's there, right? So that's growing, I'm sure. So.
Oh yeah. But yeah, it was a good trip. And it was maybe more than anything, it just helped me reconnect with Montana. I was definitely feeling like, well, I don't know if I'll go back to Montana.
Yeah,
like I don't have any parents there anymore. Like,
yeah, right.
What's bringing me back? But now I've realized like Montana will bring me back. I love Montana. Right. I don't want to live there.
No.
But I love it, and it's a huge part of me. So that was the most important part, I think, for me.
That's awesome. Sounds great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I did a reminiscing trip as well.
Oh, that's right. The same weekend.
Same weekend. Went down to California. I grew up in Fullerton, California. We stayed right like near where Matt and I grew up. My friend Matt, and so we stayed in a motel, shitty motel, right near our house, where our house used to be. And so it was great. It was kind of the same thing. seeing the old haunts and seeing how things have changed is a little depressing, and just another reminder that it's all just memories now, basically.
Yeah.
But things have changed a lot down there for sure. But we saw Bruce. Mm-hmm. We saw Bruce Dickinson at the House of Blues. Mm-hmm. Bruce is one of my idols as a human, not only as a human, but as a musician. And so seeing him at a smaller club, it was a House of Blues kind of shit, but seeing him there was really fucking special. And he had a cool band behind him, and he played Flash of the Blade, dude. And Maiden's never played that, so that was pretty fucking special. Yeah, it was exciting because that was the first show of the tour, and there was some hype about Bruce playing an unknown kind of metal song, Maiden song. Like, which song's he gonna play? What song's he gonna play? Flash of the Blade. It was fucking great. So when that happened, the place went ape shit. But his solo stuff's great too. So I know all his albums, and so it was a fun show. But the day that Portland gets one of these fucking corporate venues, we're screwed.
That's another thing the Academy's been fighting against for a long time. And I think
luckily, Portland's been fighting it as well. There hasn't been one here. Live Nation or House of Blues or whatever the fuck. No. But they're trying to open one up at Lloyd Center, so I don't know what the latest is on that. But
yeah, I don't either. But yeah, but it's a huge issue. I mean, it's thankfully Portland has successfully been able to fight it.
But we miss tours because of it also.
Yes, we do.
Because these bands, it must be easier as an organization to book House of Blues in every city. Yeah. It's all linked up. Everything's the same. They have criteria. They have requirements, all these things. So I'm sure it's attractive to bands because of that. Yeah. But we don't have one here, so we get skipped a lot because of that. So, and I don't know if that's the only advantage I can think of. But if there was one here, I think it would take a lot from Crystal Bar. It would take a lot from Roseland as well. So that's fucked up. Those places might close because of it. Who knows?
Oh yeah, for sure. And
so it's like 2,000 pieces, 2,000 people. This is what this is their crowds are looking for, not big places,
but those places are so evil. Like they, the contracts that they have with
I bet
with the bands, with the agents. Like the show we did with Emperor was a Live Nation show.
Oh, okay, yeah. Tell us some insider.
Yeah, I mean, all the red tape with that was ridiculous, and it's like we had to. The biggest thing, I mean, we weren't the headliner there, so I'm not sure what Emperor had to go through, but the biggest thing for us was the merch situation. They wanted 25% of every shirt sold.
Jesus.
And 15% of any other merch item. So, and that's, they obviously don't invest money in our merch. Our merch is us.
That should be 100% for you guys. Yeah, that's fucked up.
So, but, we have a badass agent, and we told our agent, like you need to push back on this. And we fought Live Nation, and we won. And
I fought the law, and the law won.
Yeah.
No, the law didn't win. You won.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it was a combo between Emperor and us, and we're both like, no, fuck that. Like, we're not bringing merch then at all.
Oh, wow.
And then I think Emperor... Wow. I might be wrong, but the feeling I got was that Emperor even was like, we're not going to play.
Oh, my God.
And this is how we make our money.
They could play merch. Anywhere. Why would they choose a place that'll put such limitations on them? Yeah, that's fucked up.
So, at the end of the day, we ended up not having to do that. So
good. Yeah, well, this had a VIP area up in the balcony, which had nice, comfortable, big plush seating. And the ground floor, the main floor was general admission. And you're down there, it's fucking hot. I don't know if they did this on purpose or what, but it was so hot. And it was so cramped that I had to inquire, what's it cost to go up there? To go sit up there in those seats. You look up in the balcony, nobody's up there, dude. It's fucking empty. There's bar, there's no lines. It's like, what the fuck's going on here? So I went and asked $125 to go up there. It's like, I was like, fuck this. you know, the employee doesn't know shit. They can't do anything about it. But I was so pissed off about it.
It's so obnoxious though, man.
Anyway,
it's terrible.
Hoping Portland doesn't get one of those. And maybe next episode I'll do an update on that. I'll research it a little bit.
Oh, yeah, you should. Yeah.
Because I want to know what's going on with that. I think the last I heard was that they're opening one at Lloyd Center, so got to figure that out.
Yeah. Well, let's look into that for sure. Yeah. And actually, it's something that I need to know, too, for my new my new job.
Yeah, exactly.
advocacy.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. And plus for potential Moonbladder show.
yeah, the House of Blues in Lloyd Center.
In Lloyd Center.
Yeah.
But it was so corporate. It's like you had to walk. It was like right near Disneyland down there. So you had to walk through the mall to get to it. Parking was $20. Fucking Cold Stone Creamery across the way. You're walking by fucking H&M and all this shit to get to the venue. It felt so fake and stupid.
Yeah. You know what's really cool about Portland? Not only does our airport only have local businesses now, which is super badass.
Yes.
But I didn't realize this until the Nine Inch Nails show, and then I talked to Nate Carson about it. But the Moda Center is all local businesses too.
Wow. Yeah, well, I was just going through the Rolodex in my mind. What's a Rolodex, kids?
It's like a flippity dippity.
Yeah. I went through that in my mind because we go there for the Blazer games. Yeah, I can't think of one. You're right. That's fucking awesome. Wow.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I went to the Moda Center once in like the
there's
last
no
15
Chick-fil-A.
years.
I was just trying to think. No McDonald's, no Chick-fil-A. No, I think you're right, dude. That's insane.
I mean, that's what Nate said, and like I was like, oh, okay. I went to like some little pub thing, but I think it was like it was like some Portland or at least Northwest thing. But
you could
Nate said that's
definitely
the whole
still
point.
get Bud Light and all that, but they have a pretty decent selection of like local whiskey and local beers. You know, $20 for a fucking micro beer. Sure, that's fine
for sure. But still, like local businesses.
I forgot to say that about the Bruce show. A pint of IPA, $16. There's tax down there, so it was like $17.50. And then I tipped $1, $18.50.
Yeah,
a fucking pint. It wasn't 20 ounces, dude. I was so pissed off.
It's like fucking MDF. Remember those IPAs that we would get? It'd be like
the big cans. Yeah,
the big cans. It's like I don't even know what that is. It's like a 20 ounce maybe.
Yeah, but they weren't that expensive. Were they $12 or something?
Well, they're like 12, but still, like even $12 for that is like
still.
Dude, fucking Mexico City Airport. Last week, we were just trying to find a good place to like sit down. It was Agalloch and our whole crew. So that's the four of us, our tour manager Nate Carson, our front of house Sarah Woods, and then Alan from Primordial. And we sat down, and Don's like, I really want to get like a whiskey, and I was like, fuck yeah, man, let's get a whiskey. And so I think Don and I each had 2 whiskeys, and we might have been the only people that got whiskeys. We didn't check the prices because it was just like whatever, Mexico, and like so far everything's been so cheap.
It's pretty cheap there,
yeah. We got our bill after like everybody ate, $670 total for our bill, and so we were looking at the prices, and it turns out the double shots of whiskey were $85 each.
Jesus fucking Christ.
$85 for a double shot.
And they didn't warn you. They didn't give you options.
No.
That's fucked up, dude.
Yeah. Well, I think it was fuck, man, I can't remember what it was. Alan was like, "Oh, that's an Irish whiskey." And Don's like, "I really want it." And Alan's like, "That's not very good. It's like everywhere in Ireland." And Don's like, "No, let's get it." And yeah, $85. Insane.
Wasn't good, and it was $85.
Yeah.
This is the world we live in now. Even Mexico City is expensive. Well, Serbia wasn't expensive.
No.
So next time, maybe the airport is, though. Any airport's kind of expensive, I guess. But.
Well, that's the thing. Mexico is really cheap, but Mexico City Airport? Like,
yeah, exactly.
It was insane.
I think that brings us up to those shows. So let's talk about that, man. That's fucking amazing.
That's the next thing. We went down. Well, we flew from Portland to Atlanta.
Well, wait. Before this, I saw you and Hunter at Brewhouse. It took Hunter 5 days or some shit to get to Portland or something insane because of storms or something.
He flew from Savannah to Dallas, and then he got stranded for 56 hours in Dallas.
Yeah, right.
So he actually missed rehearsal. So we didn't have rehearsal before he left.
Luckily, he's a pro.
He's a pro. We got it. It was fine. But yeah, it took him forever to get here, and then we had like a day or so here, and we met you at Brewhouse.
Yeah, that was nice.
Had a couple of beers and some tacos, and
those tacos are great. Really
they're so
great.
good,
Jeez.
man. They're so good.
I want to go back. They even had your vegan options for you.
Yeah, homemade tortillas. So nice.
Really great.
but yeah, that was great. But yeah, travel to Sao Paulo. It's long as fuck, but
yeah. Okay.
you know,
So here to Atlanta.
and then Atlanta to Sao Paulo. So
Okay,
it was from here to Atlanta is 4-ish. Had like a 4-hour layover in Atlanta, and then 9.5 to Sao Paulo.
Yeah.
Brutal. Never been to South America. Sao Paulo is the largest city in the Southern Hemisphere. It was fucking massive. It was.
You felt that. You could feel the scale of it. Wow.
And like flying over it, it's like you fly over the city for like an hour before you actually land.
Jesus.
It's huge.
It's huge.
And on the way there, it's like you fly over the Amazon, you know, which is like kind of like trippy to like think about.
Yeah.
And I didn't see this, but John said that you could see like little fires, you know, like, and we asked people in Sao Paulo about it. It's like, oh, those are like some of the Amazonian tribes and stuff.
Oh,
like,
wow. Crazy.
Like, it's so hard for me to even comprehend, you know?
Yeah. I'm glad it's not rainforest burning.
I don't, they said that it's pretty normal. So
okay, good.
But yeah, Sao Paulo is, I mean, I've never been to Asia, but what I hear about places like I don't know, like Thailand or Indonesia or India, where it's like, you know, cabs up on the sidewalk,
fucking
and, you know,
chaos.
Yeah, it's like they did pay attention to the traffic signals.
Oh,
but
they
not
did?
very
Okay.
much. Not very much. You know, tons of motorcycles and tons of lane splitting, and everybody's just honking the whole time. You know, just like letting you know they're there. You know, we were in shuttles the whole time. So, but these shuttle drivers, they're just like, they knew their shit, you know.
Yeah,
and
they're pros.
Like in America, I feel like if somebody's trying to get in, you usually like let them in, or it's like a zipper effect, you know. That's kind of the whole
Take
plan.
turns, yeah.
Yeah, there it was just like the people were like cutting off our shuttle to like get in. You know, you have to slam on the brakes, and they wouldn't give each other any room, and it was. But I mean, I didn't see any problems, but it was just like it. It felt very tense, you know.
Yeah,
people
but I think
red
down
lights
there, like they pay attention a lot more too, right? They understand the chaos almost.
Yes,
they
exactly.
know, they expect the chaos.
Yeah. But man, Sao Paulo was awesome. Had a great time. I'd love to go back. It's a hell of a trip to get there. But
what was the venue like, and what's the way they took care of you and all that?
Yeah, it was great. Venue was, I want to say, maybe 3,000 people, maybe.
Awesome. Did anybody open for you guys, or how does that work?
Yeah, Primordial played.
That was the festival. They were both festivals.
They're both festivals.
Okay, sorry. I thought the Sao Paulo for some reason wasn't. Okay.
It kind of felt like it wasn't because we were the headliner, we're the last band, and it was one day.
Yeah.
I think it was only one day. I might be wrong about that. But yeah, there were a bunch of bands before us. I only remember Primordial.
That's cool. You got
Incantation.
To reconnect. Nice.
Actually, I think that festival was more than one day, but we were only there for one day.
Yeah.
We just saw Primordial, but the show went well. Brazilian fans were insane. Like I have videos where people are singing "Not Like the Waves" so loud that we couldn't even hear ourselves on stage.
Amazing. That must feel really powerful.
Yeah, people were just losing their minds. Signed a ton of autographs, a lot of photos. You know, people telling stories about waiting 30 years to see us. Just really cool. Met a lot of cool fans. Met a guy that like ran away from home to be there because his mom didn't approve of him going to the show.
Jeez.
Yeah, but the reception was great. We played well. The promoter was great. I mean, everything was just top of the line.
And the hotel was better than in Scarborough?
Much better. The hotel was awesome.
You had your own room, or you don't?
Yep. We all had our separate rooms. Yeah.
Nice.
A gorgeous hotel. I found a little pub around the way. I really wanted to like at least explore the city a little bit. So Sarah and I went to this little pub around the corner that had some vegan options, and we met the one guy in there that spoke English, and he was super excited we were there. And he made us some cocktails and showed us that he has like some whiskeys from the States. And so he gave us some whiskey from the States. Nice. Just like everybody we met there was so open and thankful and honest and just lovely. Everybody was just beautiful and lovely.
That's great.
Down there. And I met a fan that came over to all of us and gave us. He said, "I have a gift for you guys. I have a gift for you." But I'm actually going to re-gift this to you, Nick Wusz.
Oh damn! Are you unveiling it right now?
I'm unveiling it right now. Yeah,
Shit.
I'll give these to you next time I see you. I guess probably on Saturday. But I don't really know the story. It seems like he made these, but these are Brazilian metal comics.
What?
Yeah. So
does it look like it's hand printed, or he had a printer?
No. This is like actual. These are like professionally made, full color comic books.
Oh my god!
And this one it says NFL Comics, which seems strange, but
yeah,
it's got King Diamond on the cover. It has something about Voivod on it, but it's like actual like full color glossy comics
with King Diamond in there. Or
I guess so. I don't know.
Did you read it on the plane?
I did not. I put it in my base case.
This one looks like in English or Portuguese.
It's in English.
Oh, nice.
But like, right here. This one is called The King Diamond's Tales, and this is called Them.
Nice.
So it's like these comics that somebody wrote about these different artists. I just saw one about Venom.
Wow.
Oh, here's Christian.
Did he do an Agalloch one? That would be incredible.
He said that believe he told me that they were talking about it or something.
Amazing.
But here's, the Voivods is one of them in here.
Really cool, dude.
So he gave us each copies of this one, this is the King Diamond one.
Awesome.
And then there's also the Iron Maiden one.
Whoa! Holy shit, look at that, dude. That's like a different he's the dad of the Seven Sons or something.
Yeah. I mean, and this is
amazing,
like
dude.
All this original artwork.
Yeah, holy shit. Wow.
Yeah.
Really well done. Did you look it up on the internet? Like, are they selling them or?
I mean, they must. The back of this one says limited to 1,500 copies.
Oh, okay.
But like this one is The Evil
That Men Do. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Do you think it's about the whole album, Seventh Son? Like the whole thing's
The Clairvoyant?
Yeah, it is. This is it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit. I hope it all links up. That's cool because it's a concept album, you know.
And this is not like, like little sketches. Like this is full blown, full color, like original.
Really well animated. Yeah, look at that. There's Eddie right there.
Look at that Eddie. Yeah.
Yeah. Looks good.
Yeah. So
thanks, man. Can't wait to read that.
These are for you.
Well, I'll report back on the contents the next issue, next episode.
Yeah.
Live Nation. So I got Live Nation. I got homework here. Live Nation and report on comics.
Comics, yes. Yeah, so Brazil was great, and then we went to the next day flew to Mexico City, and then had our dinner with Alan from Primordial that cost like $700. We basically hung out with Alan the entire time.
That's cool. He's a good guy to hang with.
I was actually, when I was in the shuttle on my way to the Brazilian hotel, I was texting him and I was like, "Hey, are you there?" And he's like, "Yeah, I've been here for a while." And I'm like, "We're just about to pull up," and he just happened to be walking into the hotel.
Oh, weird!
Right when we got there.
What does the rest of his band do?
They kind of do their own thing.
I see.
Like they kind of spend time apart.
I see.
But yeah, Alan, we hung out with Alan pretty much the whole time. So we went up to Mexico, and then the hotel in Mexico was great too, man. That festival was insane. The concert grounds, I was told, holds 25,000 people. Okay. It's the largest outdoor venue in Mexico.
Jesus.
They were approximating between 10 to 12,000 people there that day. The day that we played was Pyogenesis, a Canoris Quintet. God, it's hard to even
Obituary?
keep track of. Yeah, they played last. Absu.
How was Absu? Did you see that?
Yeah, it was weird. Proscriptor, he's like off his nut now. He had like this like sequins cape and this weird leather outfit, and he had like this weird makeup on his face that almost looked like blackface. With like this bright red lipstick on.
Oh man.
It's really ironic for someone who, kicked a trans person out of his band for being trans and then dressing like that.
Yeah.
Like John was calling him the Liberace of metal. I mean, he was like, he was definitely out there. But man, that place was insane. I mean, just huge grounds, and the fans there were even crazier. I mean, like John and I were just trying to walk from the green room to go see Pyogenesis, and we're like trying to see them behind the barricade. It's not like we're trying to get in with the fans.
Yeah.
And so many people like actually moved away from the stage watching Pyogenesis to come over to us to get autographs.
Wow.
I started to feel bad because we cut into their audience.
Yeah, exactly. That's crazy.
Well,
they haven't been putting out material, have they? I mean, what have they been doing? It's been a long time.
I think it's been a while. Yeah.
So it's all old stuff, but that's crazy.
Yeah, but John and I tried to walk to the merch booth, and it took us like 40 minutes to get there because it was. I was trying to count in my head at one point in time. I was like, I lost track after 200 photos taken.
Jeez Louise.
Like just we'd never experienced anything like that. People.
It's nice that you make yourself available because. You're not down there very often. No,
and we sold out of our merch in like an hour and a half, something like that. It was just crazy. But huge stage, world-class venue, world-class sound system. Sarah said it's like one of the better systems she's ever worked on in her life.
Nice, that's great.
The staff was amazing.
And you said because of import laws, they had to make your merch local or something. So it was pretty special, I guess, to have that.
Yeah. We made a shirt just for Brazil, and we made a shirt just for Mexico, and they both sold out.
Awesome.
So
yeah, that's amazing. Cool.
We wanted to do something special for both locations since we'd never played there before.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, man, it was great. The show was great, and then
Does that feel exhausting playing like that, or do you wish you had more time, or was it okay to go in and come out?
It's tiring for sure, but
sounds like you were pretty well taken care of. So that's good.
Yeah. It's still tiring, and the shower situation wasn't great. This hotel was good, but it was not Scarborough level, but like the shower didn't really work.
Damn. And do they provide like a green room kind of situation with food and beer and all that? Yeah. So you have access to that too.
Yeah. Our green room was right next to Obituaries, but it was cool. We went to this restaurant that was attached to the hotel, and when they found out who we were, they came over and they bought us tequila shots, and they gave us a big bottle of tequila.
Wow.
And so after we played, we like went backstage, had some water, and then we grabbed the bottle of tequila, and we watched Obituary from side stage with this tequila.
Dude. Amazing.
And it was really cool. I mean, Obituary is so important to me.
Yeah,
and they played most of Cause of Death.
Amazing, dude.
If not all. And we're
similar
just
to when we last saw him, I guess. That's the set.
Yeah, but like just being side stage like that, and like there's a couple moments in Cause of Death where it's like pretty much instrumental. Yeah. And John Tardy would come side stage and stand with us, and there's this one moment he came over and he gave John and I a big hug, and he's like, thanks for being here, brother. And like it was just like I was so emotional. I mean, it was dude. I was texting Lad. I'm like, you'll never believe what's happening to me right now. Like I'm playing with Obituary in Mexico, like direct support, watching him side stage.
Fucking amazing.
We talked with him for a while afterwards too, and they're just so cool. Nice.
Yeah.
John Tardy. Well, both the Tardys were like, "Hey, we've got beer back here. Like, have a seat. Like, how was your set? How did you feel? Like, where are you guys from? Like asking questions. Just
wow.
It was just
good
beautiful.
Guys. Yeah.
Beautiful time. And then the next day we flew home.
Amazing. What a dream, man. That's so cool. Playing with our idols.
Yeah.
Obituary.
Happens
but
to
also
me more and more.
Feeling the love from that size of a crowd must be so fucking powerful.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's, you're talking 10, 12,000 people, and you launch into Falling Snow. It's just, the whole, as far as you can see, it's just people like their hands in the air and screaming. And
so badass, dude.
Yeah. It was badass. So it took me a while to recover, but I'm feeling, my guts were a little bit.
Oh, really? You think the food was a lot off? Or
yeah,
Montezuma's revenge kind of shit?
You can't drink the water, so,
right.
like it was harder to hydrate.
Yeah.
And you have to be careful. It's like even a salad, it's like they wash
They wash
lettuce.
it. Yeah, that's true.
My guts were a bit weird for a bit, but I'm feeling pretty normal now.
Good.
It's been what?
Welcome back. Yeah, a couple weeks.
My time is so.
Yeah,
so
it's
strange.
been a week and a half or something.
Yeah.
So, nothing on the docket for Agalloch shows right now. What are you guys?
We don't have anything booked. We have some ideas. We have some things that we're working on.
Cool.
But nothing actually booked.
But 2026 will be a similar pattern of festivals and one-off shows.
We don't really know. We're kind of hoping to lean more into the one-off shows than the festivals.
Okay. So. Yeah. Well, you could have longer sets that way. How long was your set down there?
Brazil was an hour. Mexico City was like, I don't know. Or no. Brazil was like 80 minutes. So in Brazil, we played the Wilderness.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That was special, dude. You guys played that at
we played the Wilderness for the first time ever at Ralph
fucking
Hall.
Amazing, dude.
Yeah, that was fun.
I love the demo. So anything off the demo.
Exactly. The demo is the best one. But yeah, Mexico City, we had an hour, so we did a shortened set.
I mean, it would be better. You could easily play a headlining show down there, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The offers are coming in now. Yeah.
Yeah. So you wouldn't need to do a festival necessarily.
The thing with the festivals is you get the offers and the money's nice, but really, at the end of the day, for a band like us, we make more money when we have our own show.
Yeah. Right.
And we get to play longer. Yes. And we have more control over everything. So for us, it makes more sense, but there is a certain beauty to just, like both these festivals. Like
makes it easy.
Paid well. They have everything taken care of.
Yeah, exactly.
So
it's a well-oiled machine. If you were on your own, it'd be a little different, I suppose. You'd have to organize a lot more things.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back to the States.
Thank you.
I think we both are in town for a little while now, so that's good.
Yeah, I don't have any travel plans. I've got couple Moonbladder shows coming up, but no
October
Agalloch
5th. I got you. October 4th.
October 4th.
High Water. At High Water.
At High Water Mark with Deep Cross, Daniel Menchie, Folian.
Oh, that's going to be great.
And Layla from Vastum.
Oh, definitely going to go to this, man. Yeah, that's going to be fun.
And then, what's my other one? The 18th at Azoth with Echo Death. And I guess Echo Death is somebody that used to be in Wolves in the Throne Room and Lycus, and he invited me to do that show. So that'll be good.
Cool. I didn't have that on my calendar. I won't be in town, so I'll miss that. But I'm glad to see you on the 4th.
Wait, when do you leave?
I'm gone that weekend. This is October 18th?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gone that weekend. I'm going to see Maisie in Boston.
What day do you leave, though? This is very important.
I have my ticket for Thursday.
Ooh, that's Asphyx,
I know. I'm missing Asphyx, dude.
Wow,
I'm missing Asphyx. That was a difficult decision.
My daughter or Asphyx. Wow.
I know. That was the decision, and I procrastinated for a while.
Well, it's good to have a backup show buddy now in David.
Okay, I'm glad he's going. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Good. You don't need me.
No, I got a backup.
Good.
Cool.
He's a good guy. I haven't seen him in a while. He was at the Agalloch show, but I barely saw him, I think. So.
I just told him today to come to your show on Saturday. So
oh, good. I hope he does. I think he's playing Saturday, a comic book release show at Blackwater. This probably won't be out for then, so it doesn't matter. But let's just say Nick from the future is saying it went fucking awesome, dude. It was a great show.
It was great. Yeah, it was my favorite Traveler's Rest performance I've seen.
Well, I think it will be because I like my set right now, and I've changed a bunch of things around and stuff. So
nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
That's awesome.
In the meantime, Dolvin came out in June.
Oh shit, that's right. The new Dolvin
We haven't really
record.
talked about that. It came out June 13th. And that was cool. It was a cool experience this time around. We hired Earsplit to help with PR. So I had 4 or 5 interviews, which was kind of a new experience for me. I enjoyed that part. That was cool. And it does feel like it reached more people this time. Got lots of reviews. So It's been awesome. And it's still, I've sold 80 vinyl, dude.
Dude, that's great.
Yeah. Well, I gave
awesome.
you 6, so not technically, but 70 something. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been amazing. So I've sent all those out. I sent one to Swano. I sent one out to everybody that was involved as well.
Good. That's
and
great.
on Bandcamp Friday the other day, I don't know if you saw that I did that, but I released those autographed ones that we did.
Oh, the test pressings.
The test pressings sold out in like fucking 5 minutes, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
it was so quick. It's just like,
that's
wow,
awesome.
that's amazing. So that was a surprise, but I was super happy about that. So
that's awesome.
And I wrote a little note like this. Thank you for, this is a unique thing, and thank you for buying and all these things. So hopefully it makes it special for whoever bought those. But really great response from that. So
that's great.
Yep. Thank you for your efforts as well, dude.
Oh, of course. My pleasure. It turned out really well.
It did. It's beautiful. It's beautiful in and out.
I agree.
Swano and you. You did a lot of cleanup work on that, and I appreciate that.
A lot of editing. Yeah.
That hadn't been done necessarily on the other two, so I think it really shows in the quality of the performance and everything.
Yeah,
so
I think so too.
It needed to be done, so thank you for that.
Of course, my pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, I think we're pretty much caught up. I think for the sake of time, maybe we should wait for listener emails.
Okay.
Because I do have one thing that I want to drop on you.
Okay.
This is to wrap up this episode. We're basically at 2 hours now, so that's pushing it for an episode.
Yeah.
We do have some great listener emails, but let's keep it for next time.
Okay, let's put something on the calendar real soon so we can.
Maybe
after we sign off here, we can put a date on the calendar.
I can do one soon for sure.
Okay.
But but we do have some great listener emails, but that's going to be another half hour, 40 minutes probably. Have a little great birthday wish from Sebastian, because we had I Hate Music's birthday while we were gone too.
Shit. Thank you, Sebastian, for keeping track of these things.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear it.
So we're going to have a birthday video from him, but so a couple listeners brought this to my attention, so stay with me. You ready?
Okay, ready.
Okay. This is so ridiculous. Okay, so I'm going to play a little clip from an old episode.
Okay.
All right. I have to remember how to share my screen. Nope, that's closed captions. Okay. Right here. So I'm going to play some audio from an old episode.
Okay.
Here we go.
There's a band out there called Dungeon Troll. That's perfect.
That is
name.
great. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hole Dweller. Perfect name. Tolkien influenced.
Yeah.
Gotta just be creative about it.
We should get out of the dungeon though and like into the sea. Be like sea quest or like
sea quest is good.
Shark Troll.
Shark Troll's really cool. I like that.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
That is
Shark Troll.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. Do you remember that?
Barely.
Yeah. So
I no, not really.
Okay. So I had a couple listeners message me and a couple listeners email me about this Shark Troll thing, and it took me a while to realize what was happening. I kind of remember saying that, and obviously I did say it. It's my voice. You can hear me.
Yes.
And it sounds like something I would say because it's ridiculous.
Yeah, right.
So, but I was like, why are people bringing this up? Like, am I being canceled? Is there like some kind of like Shark Troll thing? No. Okay, wait. No.
Are you being canceled?
I'm being canceled for making up a band name. No. So, no, check this shit out.
What? It fucking exists, dude.
Bandcamp, Shark Troll. So,
amazing.
I mean,
they're from Norway. This is amazing.
I mean, it's SJARKTROLL, Shark Troll. But
so like, underground, dude. This is
like, what the fuck
amazing.
is this? Here's the album cover. It's
so was this born after we said that or before we were said that?
Okay, wait. So this episode, that's a great question. I didn't even think about that. So the clip I played was from the Mortis episode. That was released on January 18th. Shark Troll or whatever. June 24th, dude.
It's an homage.
So, I mean, we
got to play the whole album. We got to have a whole album. we got to play it, dude. We got to play this shit.
But it begs the question, like, did somebody hear this and make this up? I mean, I don't feel like...
I mean, there's a lot of synth out there, so it's possible that it just happened out of thin air because it's a cool name.
But would somebody really be like Shark Troll? I mean... okay, this isn't the weirdest part. So,
okay.
I mean, that part's weird.
Yeah.
But it says that it says in the Bandcamp description, it says field recordings conducted during winter of 1900 to 1903.
Oh, it's antique.
At Kolhallerin Cave, Norway, reel-to-reel recordings found amongst rocks and debris spring of 2025.
Oh, shit.
That sounds like bullshit. Reel-to-reel recordings?
Somebody found the recording amongst debris outside the cave. So it's an old recording. This
I guess,
fucking amazing, dude.
It says, a team of rogue scientists gave everything to capture this unearthly music. Deep in a sea cave in Nordland, Norway, they found, for the first and only time, the elusive shark troll. Braving crushing pressure, madness-inducing frequencies, and bioacoustic anomalies, they descended deep into the abyss. Recorders in hand, none returned whole. Many lost their minds, many lost their lives, but the audio they left behind, sublime, dangerous, possibly cursed. Listen at your own peril.
They captured the actual shark troll.
And then here it says, it's dedicated to the memory of the scientist who gave the ultimate sacrifice to this recording.
Wow. Holy
And it's a psychologist,
shit.
a research fellow, aquatic ecologist, anthropologist, and petroleum geologist.
Oh, dude, they were looking for fuel. They were looking for oil out there. And they came across this fucking cave.
Shark oil.
Oh, my God.
But, dude, what? So, I mean, realistically.
When are we listening to this then? Should we listen now or?
Well, let's listen to. I mean, it's almost a half hour long.
Yeah,
but
right.
I'll play like a little snippet of it.
Okay.
But we should do an episode on this.
I would love that.
But I mean, realistically, this has to have been someone that heard the episode and thought that was funny, and made this or something. I mean, because shark troll, it's not a thing, is it?
I don't know. I mean, that's two words together that are kind of cool. So it's hard to say here.
So I listened to this a couple of times to try to figure out if I could get like any clues as to like what is happening.
You never told me, dude. This is such a surprise.
I know. I wanted to keep it a surprise.
That's amazing. Okay. And what was it like?
It's actually really cool. I mean,
amazing.
They make it sound like it's field recordings or like some kind of like lost, like I was expecting something like really like old and gravelly.
Yeah, exactly.
But it sounds like, I don't know. It has like dungeon synth moments.
But maybe it's like Peter Jackson or something taking the Beatles footage and they used modern technology to kind of enhance it and make it make it more modern sounding.
I don't know. It's like a weird mix of like dungeon synth. There's like some weird like almost like IDM moments, and there's like this really weird part where it sounds like something's getting attacked in the water.
Yeah, that's the shark troll, I guess.
The shark troll. So I guess I googled shark troll.
Okay.
And I googled SJ arc troll too.
Yeah.
I'm not finding anything. The only thing I can think of is that maybe I just stumbled across shark troll and there is some kind of like legend in Norway or something.
Yeah, right. So any Norway fans out there that can maybe clue us into this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe it's something we didn't know about.
Really, like
America.
either way, this blows my mind because it either means
amazing,
that somebody heard me say that and they made this band, or I stumbled across it like inadvertently.
So cool, dude.
And the fact that now people are bringing it to my attention is weird
that's fucking
too.
amazing.
Like just like recently. So anyway, I want to play like a little bit of this.
Okay.
I'm just gonna kind of like go. Oh God, it's loud.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go for it a little bit.
Wow, what great synth.
It's like very triumphant.
Yeah, it is. Wow,
So that's like
majestic
that's probably
figure.
like the shark troll like hunting for victims or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so triumphant. I'm going to
Incredible.
find something that's a little bit different. Yeah.
No, these are field recordings.
There's one part, I think it was maybe right before this. Yeah.
Oh,
I want to
shit.
play this.
That's when people died. Oh, he's waking up from his slumber.
It's like a sea monster growling. Listen to this.
Oh, man. That's when he attacked the ship. This is great, dude. He thought he went away. Oh, wow.
Yeah, man.
That's insane.
It's so weird. So, yeah.
Fucking A. Whoever brought this to our attention, thank you. Whoever made this, fucking, I don't know.
Yeah.
We need to talk to some Norwegians. Maybe we should call Mortis back up, dude.
Yeah. Hey, Mortis. What do you know about this shark troll guy?
Yeah. Is this a legend that you're taught as children?
Yeah, maybe it is. I don't know. I was just like, I really, as soon as I heard about that, I was like, I got to tell Nick. But I was like, okay, we have a podcast coming up soon.
Yes, that's a special thing.
It'll be a good reveal. So yeah, but I tried to like locate the band or like figure out who's doing this, if it's real, if it's not. I mean,
yeah.
There's no way that's like from old like reel to reel recordings. But like the biggest mystery is like why, how, like
it must have been either it's a coincidence that's just two words combined, or they're a fan of our podcast.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's the only explanation, I think. So yeah,
pretty cool, dude. Thank you.
Shark troll. Yeah,
that's a great way to end this shit.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask David to do another 666 degrees of separation too.
Okay.
For next time, because that was really fun. And some of the emails that I have waiting for next episode deal with that. We got some really good feedback on that too. We definitely got a lot of people emailing at this point too. Like, did you guys stop? Like, is the podcast still around? So
okay, let's as soon as we sign off here, we'll put another date on the calendar.
Yeah. So anyway, Nick Wusz, happy to be back.
Happy to be back, dude. Nice to see your face.
Nice to see your digital face.
Yeah, exactly.
And holy shit, it's Nick Wusz.
Holy shit, here I am.
Yeah, here you are.
That's why you'll have a shirt that says "Holy shit, it's Nick Wusz," and I'll say, "Holy shit, it's here I am. Here I am. Holy shit, it's here I am.
Holy shit, here I am." Yeah. Awesome, man. Well, thanks again as always, and let's do it again soon.
Okay, see ya.
All right, bye.
An Earth in Sound production.